All right, folks, I believe we are live. Hello, everybody. James here, back with yet another live stream. We'll see how the stream holds up. I've had some internet issues today, so hopefully it does hold up. That's why Let's see if we're back. We are. If the Bucs lose this game, I mean, you've got to be in full panic mode, man. You really do. You really do. Let's see. So, who is back for the Bucs today? Bucky Irving is back, Hassan Reddick is back, Ben Bredesen is back, and Jamel Dean is back. That's huge, man. That is huge. I'm actually going to take that and post that in the chat here. That was per Greg Auman, everybody. Per Greg Auman. All of these people are back today. Irving, Reddick, Bredesen, and Dean. That's huge reinforcements right there. That is huge, huge reinforcements. All right. We've also got the inactives today. Let me put that in the chat. So it's Benjamin Morrison. He's still hurt. He's got a hamstring injury that he is dealing with. Connor Bazelak is hurt. Or is out, sorry. Luke Haggard, Elijah Klein, Elijah Simmons. A lot of Elijahs. And Kayvon Merriweather. So that is the deal today. Pretty wild. How do I feel about the coaching on all sides? Well, that's a great question. By the way, I'd be remiss if I didn't say hello to everybody. My apologies. We've got Colin, Buzzy, Ako. We've got Mikey. We've got, I'm just going to call you Zero because it's easier. Bat is here. Nick is here. Nicholas. Chris. Mers. Fair. Got Jeremy is here. Rob is here. Greetings from Germany. Love it. How am I? How do I feel? How do you feel, Mikey? Let me know. Jack, what's up? Bad, what's going on? Hello, everybody. So I'm going to be watching this game on Channel 10. No, not Channel 10. It's not on Channel 10. Where am I going to be watching this game? Let's take a look. Is it going to be on Fox? Maybe here? It is. It's going to be on Fox. Well, there you go. I'll be watching it on Fox. Jeremy says, we're plucking these birds. Yeah, Buzzy, I got a haircut. I don't love it, to be honest. I told the lady I like it, like, short up on the top, and you guys have probably seen how I get my haircut before. And, like, she was like, how much do you want off the top? And she did, like, the whole, like, this much? And I was like, well, I like it short. And she was like, okay. And she freaking chopped all my hair off on the top. I was like, holy crap. I was like, at least I don't need a haircut for a while. Folks, it's a little chilly in the room today, so we're gonna get the lucky hoodie on early, cause yeah, dude, seriously, that's exactly what happened. Thanks, folks, dude. Yeah, I was like, I like it short on the top. She's like, bet I'm gonna give you almost a freaking buzz cut. I was like, oh, okay. I had to go into work right after that, too, and I was like, nice. It was all good. It was all good. But, yeah, protecting Baker's huge. This is the healthiest their offensive line has been, all year, actually. Think about this. Your starting left tackle, left guard, center, and right tackle are all here. It's the healthiest your offensive line has been all year. There you go, Buzzy. And Bucky's back as well. Yeah, right. Bring out the cowboy hat still. That's true. It's always looming, right? It's always looming behind me, the cowboy hat. For for the aura, the presence, so to speak. Let's see if there's any other news. So here's some elimination scenarios today. The Cardinals would be eliminated from the playoffs if they lose to the Bucs today, and the Saints would be eliminated from the playoffs if either the Bucs or Panthers win. Interesting. Interesting. All right. By the way, Florida has a new head coach. John Sumrall has been signed from Tulane. What do we know about John Sumrall? This is kind of a big deal, right? I mean, he's 43 years old. Okay. 19-7 record for Tulane, so he's not been... Well, I guess he was the head coach of Troy in 22 and in 23, so he does have some experience there. Man, has spent a lot of time at Tulane and Troy throughout his career. That's interesting. Did he graduate? No, he graduated from Kentucky, so that's interesting. But let's see. He took Troy to the Cure Bowl and won, and then took them to the Birmingham Bowl, but left before Troy played in it. Then last year, Tulane played in the Gasparilla Bowl and lost. So there you go. By the way, I so badly wanted to go to USF's last game against Rice, but I had to work, unfortunately. It was a darn shame. What's up, Rock? Dude, where have you been, my man? Heading to the game now. Should have came to the shop where I work. You come through next time, I'll give you the first cut for 3. Yeah, dude. Hey, send me the address on, or send me your shop on Instagram. I'd love to check it out, man. That'd be fun. Good question, Jeremy. No, Baker is playing today. I think that the reason Connor was promoted was purely because of, like, just trying to be more prepped because, you know, Baker's hurt. Teddy's, again, I said this in the video last night, but this morning, Teddy's made out of glass. So it is what it is. Let's see. Okay, so Jives, you ask a very interesting question, and I'll answer it in a moment. Let me just catch up with the chat here. Need them receivers to settle down. I agree, Nick. It's weird Merriweather's inactive. I think they just don't think he's doing well enough in special teams. Marcus Banks was elevated from the practice squad to the active roster again today. So I think that they're just hoping that Merriweather that Banks is better at special teams than Merriweather, which maybe he is, you know. Let's see. I have basketball tryouts this week, James. Will I cook? Well, I don't know, Buzzy. How's that jumper, man? How's that jumper? You got the ball handling skills? Come on now. Come on. I think you'll cook. All right? I think you'll cook. What is up, Zero? You have a basketball game tomorrow. There you go. Gotta cook, bro. Gotta cook. Let's see. Yeah, Bucky is back today, John. That is true. Honestly, like, I think they give a lot of the lion's share of work to Bucky and Rashad. I don't think they go back on that. Yeah, dude, ticket prices have been pretty crazy this year. I agree. I agree. So Merriweather, yeah, he's just been really bad at special teams this year. There's no other way to put it. I mean, we do. Rocco, how was that Bills Bucks game? There you go, Buzzy. Well, if the jumper's good, if the handling's good, you should be good, man. So somebody, let me just scroll back up. Jives asked, does Bulls get fired if the Bucks lose today? No. I'm gonna be honest with you guys too. Like, If okay, the Bucs could go 8-9, and if they win the South and make the playoffs, I don't think Bowles is getting fired. I don't. I really don't. I think as long as the Bucs make the playoffs, Bowles will still be here. Folks, I don't even like if the Bucs went if they went 7-10, he might get fired because you went from 5-1 to 7-10, but you do have a lot of stuff to lean on of like they literally were hurt to absolute doom the entire year, you know? So it's like, is that a crutch that they lean on and say, hey, we'll give them this down year because, quite frankly, they were just all completely destroyed by injuries? I don't know. I don't know. It's just, you know, it's tough to envision a ton of scenarios that have Bulls being fired right now at this point, you know? That's how I feel about it. Maybe you guys feel differently. Let me know. I would love to hear about it. Says we still got some good... okay, yeah, we still got good traction going on in the stream here. How many people we got in the chat right now? About 63, pretty good. Yeah, Trey McBride's going to be interesting, man. And Mecca needs to break 900 yards today? Maybe. Let's see. We have to get Dable. Dude, Dable would be so cool on this staff. But here's the thing, again. I don't think they're firing Josh Grizzard either. You know, he's only in year number 1 of being an OC. He, you know, was handpicked by this coaching staff to be promoted to OC, which means they have a lot of trust in him, I should say. I mean, and look, again, like, if they keep Todd Bowles, no way, shape, or form are they going to give Baker another OC for the 4th year in a row, right? Because it went Canales, Cohen, Grizzard. Ain't no way they're going to have Baker have a 4th OC in a row, you know? No shot. So, I think that Grizzard is staying. I think that Bowles is staying. Really, the only coach that I feel like is in serious, I wanted to use the word jeopardy, but in serious conversation to be fired is special teams coordinator Thomas McGoffey. And I think he should be fired, quite frankly. His special team sucks. And a lot of... Alright, I think we're back. Alright, I think we're back now. Let's see. They have guys. I heard we're supposed to get Jalen back at practice this week, too. Different offense next week. Dylan McMillan? Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe, John. I don't know who you heard that from, but that'd be cool. Let's see. Larry Foote should be fired. Well, he's probably not going to get fired. George Edwards might. He's the pass game coordinator. Jacoby Brissett might light us up. Don't be surprised. Grizz will be given one more season. It has no players, but still play calling is sucked. Yeah, I think Grizz will be given one more season. Minimum. Oh, there you go, John. Cool. Well, yeah, that's good. That's good that McMillan will be back. Hold on, folks. I'll be back. Ooh, we might be back. Are we back? I think we're back. There we go. I went to go unplug the router, plug it back in. And we should be back, folks. We should be back. All right. We are good to go. Chat, are we back? Let Let's see. Yeah, if the Bucs lose to the Cardinals today, it is not a good situation under any circumstances. That is the absolute truth right there. Okay, I'm sure the chat. No, there's no chance that Grizz leaves to go be a head coach somewhere else. I don't think there's any chance of that happening. Jeremy's getting a snowstorm there. Not good. Oh, Bucky over the 38.5 yards rushing. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Solomon, internet problems, man. That's what's good. Yeah, I think Bucky should get a full... Oh, what's up, Alex? What's up, man? I need to text you, bro. Where you been? Yeah, I think Bucky's gonna get a full workload. Joe watching from Jerusalem. There you go. Yeah, man. Hopefully, I don't even know. I've no hope for this internet right now. Golly. Is not going well is the best way I can describe it. All right. Yeah, breaking the losing streak would be huge. I mean, they need to beat the Cardinals today. If they don't beat the Cardinals today, I don't know if they're going to be winning many more games this year. All right. Really hoping the entire team is on point today. Me too, man. Me too. They need to be. They need to be. Again, if they don't come out here and just look really solid, they're not winning a lot more games this year. I mean, that is the truth. And then again, like, then you start getting into conversations of like, what are they going to do with bowls after this year? So we'll see, man. We will see. All right. No, Mikey, you know. What's up, C? Good to see you. Is Baker going to be well enough to play? Yes, Baker is playing today. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. Yeah, like, I agree with Bat. Like, they need to go out there and, quite frankly, like, dominate. Like, because this is such a hurt Cardinals team. Like, they need to go out there and do fantastic work. Like, absolutely need to. All right. But we'll see. We'll see if that comes to fruition. If it doesn't, man, phew, that's ugly. You know, that is ugly. But yeah, I mean, look, and they have a lot of reinforcements back today. Again, Bucky, Hassan Reddick, Ben Bredesen, and Jamel Dean are all back today. So, you know, like, they need to go out there and perform well as an overall team. They need to. I think there's really no question about it. Dan, great question. It depends on how this game goes. It really does. Like, if they go out there and dominate, I feel very good going forward. If they go out there and barely win, I feel okay, but I'm still pretty nervous. If they go out there and lose, no confidence at that point. You know, it just depends on how this game goes. Otten better be wearing gloves. Yeah, that's a fact, dude. Evans is not playing today. No. Yeah, Mike Evans is not playing. Bucky is, though. If the Bucs miss the playoffs, they probably would, I imagine. Because how do you go from 5-1 to, say, 8-9 and miss the playoffs? Like, that'd be a pretty rough situation, you know? It'd be a pretty rough situation. No, Evans will not be getting. Yeah, Evans will not be getting 1,000 yards this year. No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with you, Millard. Like, if the Bucs get a comfortable win, sweet. You know, like that's really what they need. It's really what they need right now. Again, Kanye, I don't see it. I don't see Grizzard leaving or getting fired. I don't think it happens. Well, you know, Buzzy, if he does get 2 600-yard games, yeah, he'd get to 1,000. That's true. That is true. And you can never say there's a 0% chance of that happening. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm curious. Like, dude, okay, Chad, I'd love to hear what you guys say. I know he's not here. Like, I know you know, people kind of think he's a jerk. It was so perfect last year with Liam Cohen. It was the perfect scenario. You just promote him to head coach. It was so perfect, and it didn't happen. And I understand, you know, I understand why they didn't do it, but man. Yeah, so real quick though, like talking about some candidates, like yeah, kind of like what Bat was saying, like Joe Brady, Thomas Brown. Wasn't he was the guy that I think was the OC for Carolina. Didn't love that. Jacksonville's DC, Anthony Campanile. Nah. Colts OC Jim Bob Cooter, which I think the Bucs interviewed him for an OC job in the past. Declan Doyle, no. Ejiro Evero for the Panthers, no. Dude, Marcus Freeman would be sick from Notre Dame. Apparently he's an option. That'd be fun. Josh Grizzard, no. Mike Kafka, nah. Clinton Kubiak, meh. Yeah, like maybe. Mike LaFleur, meh. Nate Scheelhaus, I like Nate Scheelhaus. He was one of my. He was my number 1 or number 2 option for OC for the Bucs this year, this past offseason. Chris Shula, but I wouldn't want a defensive-minded guy. I want to switch back over to offense. Let's see. Yeah, terrible. Dude, the Cohen thing. It still haunts me. Who thinks Baker starts and finishes the game? I do. I do. Dable is OC, that'd be great. But again, I don't think they're getting rid of Grizzard. I don't know, dude. Isn't Jacksonville like 7-4 right now? I think they'll probably make the playoff. I think they have a pretty. Well, I don't know if they'll probably make the playoffs. I think they have a decent chance though. Chip Kelly, no, my man just got fired. He's looking goofy. Chip Kelly looking goofy, goofy town. I saw something. Hold on. Too many good players. Let's see. James, let's say Bulls does terrible the rest of the way. What new head coach can we go for? Well, good question, Eduardo. That's kind of what we're going over right now. Yeah, I think Grizz is getting another year. I do. I really do. Um, Yeah, dude, it was weird. Like Chip Kelly was kind of going crazy. Um, dude, people are gonna say John Gruden. I'm gonna be honest. Like my heart is like that'd be fun. My brain is like it would not work, but it'd be fun. I think that yeah, it'd be rough, dude. Um so Chargers DC Jesse. So we're kind of going over some names right now. There was like this really long list of like 24 candidates that Tom Pelissero came out with like a week and a half ago. So like Joe Brady, again, no, probably not. Thomas Brown, no, he's not really no. Anthony Campanile, DC for Jacksonville, no. By the way, passing game coordinator and tight end coach Thomas Brown for the Patriots, nah. Like he was a candidate to be the Bucs OC, and he just didn't. He was also the Panthers OC a couple years ago. Didn't really do a good job with them. Joe Brady, Bills, like he almost, I think, wasn't he? He was almost the Saints head coach, but then he backed out of the job. He's been like kind of hot and cold as an OC, so it is what it is. Um, and then I don't want the Bucs to have a defensive-minded coach going forward after Todd Bowles. I want them to switch back to offense. So, Colts OC Jim Bob Cooter, which actually they interviewed him. They interviewed him for their OC job not too long ago. Yeah, Gruden would not come back to be an OC. He would not be. I don't know about Doug Peterson. I don't know about Doug Peterson. I don't know about all that. I like Doug Peterson, but he lost a lot of aura with the with Jacksonville, in my opinion. Declan Doyle for the Bears, no. Um, Ejiro Evero, Panthers DC, no. One guy that would be sick, and I don't know if the Bucs would do it. Marcus Freeman, head coach of Notre Dame. That'd be so cool. That'd be fun. I have a load of respect for Marcus Freeman. He's honestly probably one of my favorite college head coaches right now. The dude's an absolute beast. Only 39 years old too. Be cool. I don't know if he'd leave Notre Dame, but he's great. He is great. Grizzard's on here. No. Mike Kafka, Giants interim head coach. He's an offensive guy, but no. Clint Kubiak could be interesting. He's doing some really good stuff over there in Seattle right now. He's somebody I'd probably put in my top 5 of like guys I would want to see. Mike LaFleur, maybe. Maybe. Passing game coordinator Nate Scheelhaus. See, he's a guy that I wanted to be OC for the Bucs. He was like my number 1 or number 2 option before they hired Grizzard. So I think it was my number 1 option. I like Nate Scheelhaus. I don't know if I like him as a head coach, but I do like him as an offensive coordinator. And then Chris Shula, DC. Chris Shula would probably be the only defensive guy that I'd be like, okay, sure, bring him in, because he's just insane for the Rams. Jesse Minter, Chargers DC, no. Eagles OC, Kevin Patullo, no. Not really moving the needle for me. Cardinals OC, Drew Petzing, no. Nick Raylis, DC, no. Bengals OC, Dan Pitcher, no. He was actually somebody that almost joined the Bucs as well when he was a quarterbacks coach, but then the Bengals promoted him. Falcons OC, Zach Robinson, no. Lions DC, Kelvin Shepard. That would be an interesting one. I like Kelvin Shepard. I think I was very impressed with what they did against the Bucs with such a limited room. I thought Kelvin Shepard got those guys ready to play. That was impressive. Dolphins OC, Frank Smith, no. Packers OC, Adam Stenovich, no. Browns assistant head coach, special teams coach, Bubba Vetrone, no. And then Broncos pass game coordinator and quarterbacks coach Davis Webb. Remember Davis Webb, guys? No. So really, like, The only guys that I'm looking at where I'm like, yeah, this guy would be in like my top 5. Number 1 would probably be Marcus Freeman, and he's more of a defensive guy, I think, right? But like Marcus Freeman would probably be my number 1 option. I think that guy's awesome. I guess number 2 would be Clint Kubiak. Number 3 would probably be Chris Shula. Number 4 would be Kelvin Shepard, and then I mean, I guess I'll just throw Nate Shieldhouse in there or Mike LaFleur is number 5. But I agree with Bat. Like, not a ton of great options. Not a ton of great options. Dude, Buzzy, yeah. I mean, honorable mention is Lane Kiffin. That'd be so sick for the son of Monty to come back to Florida. That'd be so sick. Nah, I don't know, Sean. I don't know. I don't know if Chucky would take that OC job. I think that both the players and Grizzard as OC have both had up and downs this year. I don't think that's a crazy thing to say. Let's see. Freeman would, yeah, Marcus Freeman would be sick. Let's see. Traded for Liam Cohen, dude. I wish. Oh, we need a head coach that can delegate duties to coordinators. I agree. Anyone that hates Sean Payton, dude, then that's me. I'll go be the head coach. So actually, Jacoby Brissett's actually been kind of doing some good work this year. I mean, 11 touchdowns and only 3 picks. It's not bad. So didn't James Franklin just go to Virginia Tech, I think? No, Lane was not very good. Was it the Raiders that he went to in the NFL? Lane Kiffin was born to be a college coach. He really was. And that's okay. He might be going to LSU. I don't know. Yeah, he did. Franklin did go to Virginia Tech. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Cohen, I believe in Cohen. I really do. Joe McMillan. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Joe McMillan coming back. I mean, there's some other names that they covered here. Let's see. Bears quarterbacks coach JT Barrett. No, I mean, but I remember JT. That was fun. Shane Bowen. He used to play in the NFL. Commanders assistant quarterbacks coach David Blow. Yeah, I remember him. Chargers linebackers coach Navarro Bowman. Remember him? Isn't it crazy that all these guys we used to see play like not that long ago are all like coaches now? Ken Dorsey, Cowboys special games, passing game specialist. There you go. Jets OC Tanner Engstrand. Nah, he ain't moving the needle for me. Yeah, guys, there's just not. I agree with Bat. There's just not a lot of options. Last year, you had some great options. I mean, you really did. Vrabes was available. Ben Johnson was available. Cohen was available. Like, it was a really good group. Yeah, dude, Bowman was good, man. What's up, JK? Let's see. Yeah, dude, I know. I know, dude. I think about it so much about Cohen not being the head coach, man. It's brutal. Todd Munkin's an interesting name. Hey, Cliff. Okay, people might not love it. I'm a Cliff Kingsbury guy. I am. I'm a Cliff Kingsbury guy. I think Cliff Kingsbury's solid. For me. For me. I'm sure people hate Cliff Kingsbury, but he's solid, man. I like Kingsbury. Bill Belichick is OC, yeah. Pigs would fly. Mike McCarthy, meh. He's great. Like, he's solid, but, like, he seems almost like a totalitarian kind of coach. I mean, dude, 174 wins, 112 losses in his career. But again, he's 62. He wouldn't be here very long. So I don't know about all that. Steve Spagnuolo? No. Jeff Hafley? No. Matt Nagy? Nah. Vance Joseph would be interesting, but he's a defensive-minded guy, and I don't want a defensive-minded guy. Arthur Smith? Nah. Yeah. I mean, out of all the, like, guys that have already been around, like, Kingsbury would be an interesting former head coach that I would want. Let's just make me our DC. I'll do it. Greg Roman would be kind of interesting, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Berlin West. What is up from Germany? Bring back Gruden. I just don't know. I don't think it would work, man. I don't think it would work. Promote Tom Moore to head coach. Give him his chance, darn it. Yeah, I mean, Bat said it best. Do you guys feel... Here's my, like, genuine thing with Gruden, okay? I feel that if they brought in John Gruden... Okay, I don't think he would have roster control because, like, I just don't think they would do that. And quite frankly, John Gruden sucks when he has roster control. I feel like it would either be, like, okay, they'd go like 9-8, make the playoffs once or twice and stuff like that, or it'd be terrible. And I don't want Gruden's legacy to be, well, tarnished. I was gonna, talk about the email stuff, but like, yeah, it's already kind of did a number on him for a little bit there. But his legacy with the Bucs, like, I don't want him, because I don't want him to come back and it's like he sucks, because then it's like then all of his mystique is gone. It might be one of those things where it's like, hey, let's just keep it ended on a happy note. Let's not even open up the door for things to go terrible again, or for things to go terrible. Like, just remember the good times, kind of deal. Dude, I hear you, Goofy. It just will never happen, with Bowles bringing in a full-time DC. I agree with the idea. Like, I still think the Bucs are going to make the playoffs, and I don't think Bowles will be fired. I don't. No, Dungy ain't coming out of retirement. My top 3 needs going into the draft. So happy you said. So happy you said that. I mean, come on, right? Like, edge rushers, number 1, hands down, in my opinion. Number 2's probably inside linebacker. And then number 3 is... let me take a look at my list here. Probably defensive line, I would say. Probably defensive line. I still have my list, which, by the way, Romello Height did really good in Texas A&M's win over, or was it Texas Tech? I don't remember. Maybe it was David Bailey. I don't remember. Somebody beat up on West Virginia last night, and I remember... I'm going to go check out the game, actually. Let me check. It was Texas Tech. Beat the crap out of WVU, one of my teams I support, 49-0. It's okay. WVU is just in pain right now. We'll get over it. But, like, Jacob Rodriguez played pretty well. Romello Height played pretty solid, which actually, why I have Romello Height at Texas A&M? Weird. He should be at Texas Tech. Cassius Howell is at Texas A&M. Yeah, Romello Height had a sack and a half in this game. It was a good day. It was a good day for Texas Tech. My main Florida team that I support is USF, just because like I'm nearest to both campuses. So, yeah. Let's see. Dude, Jeremiah Smith would be, I mean, so sick. So sick. And they finally beat Michigan. Good for them. Dude, Texas Tech has got some dogs, though. Like, again, David Bailey. Did I get the... Let's see. Hold on. No, David Bailey did go to Texas. Okay. David Bailey, Romello Height, Jacob Rodriguez. Guys, literally, my two top edge rushers that I want the Bucs to be interested in is David Bailey and Romello Height. Top inside linebacker I want them to be interested in is Jacob Rodriguez. So, like, Texas Tech has got some beasts, man. You've also got Skylar Gill Howard at the defensive line over there as well. Like, that defense at Tech is crazy good. Crazy good. Chris, good Christian, good question. I think that Jason Light just values his draft picks, and I think he values his draft picks to a fault, in my opinion. I really do. Yes, I would argue that they also need Tony, I'm so sorry to hear that. By the way, I'm so sorry to hear that. Obviously, the thoughts and prayers go with you and your family. Um, yeah, apologies. That took me for a loop for a second there. I think we're underrating how much we need good offensive line depth. Yes, yeah. I mean, injuries have just been crazy this year too. Yes, a middle linebacker that can cover, absolutely they need that. Again, for me, it goes edge defender, it goes inside linebacker, and defensive line. In that order, I think of need. Maybe you put defensive line above inside linebacker, but edge rusher, if they don't draft an edge rusher in the first round, I'm going to cry. They need one so bad, dude. Also, it's a really thin inside linebacker class this year, in my opinion. I only have them wanting 16 inside linebackers. The edge class this year is so deep. There's 32 edge rushers this year I want them to be interested in. And then there's 21 defensive linemen I want them to be interested in. So, I mean, yeah, man. What is up, Maseko? What's up, Patrick? I'm always happy to be here and talk about some Bucs stuff, man. Yeah, always good to talk about some stuff. I don't know, Card. I mean, if they didn't have the injuries, I don't know. I think you might be looking at a smidge different of a situation, but like you said, like, it might still be like a 10-win team. I don't know. 9-10-win team. Thank you, Mikey. Yes, Mikey. Mikey, do you like Bucs football or do you love Bucs football? Let me know, man. Well, it's almost time to find out if we're getting entertained. Zion or board Zion. Dude, wasn't that a crazy thing? I can't believe that was actually a thing. I was like, what? Does Zion have ADHD or something? I don't know, man. Do I have another job? Like, what do you mean? Besides doing this? Because I do. Thank you, Semity. Appreciate that. Let's see. We need to get Zion on board or let him go. Oh no, they ain't letting him go. My man just signed a 3-year, like $16 million deal. Yeah, Baker is playing. Yes, I do have another job besides this. It's just a part-time job. I work at an escape room. So, yeah. Bet you guys never thought that, huh? Pasty white guy works at an escape room. Nerdy white guy works in an escape room. I used to be that cashier at Publix back whenever we were first getting things going here. Yeah, I've been there for almost 2 years now. It's a fun job. It is. It's not a bad job. You know, I get to sit there. Fussy, dude, I wish I was the. Are you kidding me? If I was the CEO of Ford Motors. So an escape room is where they put you in a room, and you have to solve a series of puzzles to get out. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun, man. Do I think this could be a trap game for the Bucs? No, because I feel like, number one, I don't really fully believe in trap games per se. I look like I do look like I trap people in basements. There you go. That's good, Appalachia. That's funny, man. Dude, yeah. Remember, man? The gaming channel was there in the Publix polo. Yeah, man. I may have to come to Citrus County. Cybersecurity. That's not a bad idea. I am looking for other work though. I think I've ran my course with my escape room job. I am looking for other work. So, see there, hey, there you go, real Jonathan Taylor. There you go. Flamingo, bold betting. Yeah. So, yeah, I am looking for other work. I've got a degree, which is fun. I've got sports management and business administration, so that's kind of what I'm looking for. So, I always think about it, Rustman. Maybe I will one day. Lecanto? I don't know. It's interesting, Goofy. I don't know. A degree of Riz. There you go. That's what the guy does, right? Yeah. Finding Irish, man. They're cooking. Hey, maybe future Bucs head coach? Maybe future Bucs head coach? Marcus Freeman? I don't know. Man, oh man. All right. Let's see. Tarkov, there you go. You know what game I was just playing recently? I bought on PlayStation because it was what was it? It was on sale, was that Power World game. Dude, that game's kind of fun. Not even gonna lie. That game's kind of fun. Good question. Zero. I've tried before. They just don't have a lot of openings. And it's one of those things where it's like you got to know somebody. And I just don't know that many people. I don't know that many people willing to give a job in the Bucs organization to my goofy face. Nah, I would never. Yeah, I would never go into nursing. That is such a hard job. It really is. Kudos to all the nurses, man, because that is such a hard job. It really is. Dude, Marcus Freeman. Guy's awesome. Yeah, Harrison is in. Marvin Harrison is in. No, I hear you, Matt. Yeah, that's the goal. I mean, the goal is just keep on growing. Become undeniable, as we say. There you go, Tampa Bay. Sweet. What uniform combo are the Bucs wearing today? That is an excellent question. Let me see. Oh, Alex Galesh is at Auburn now. I thought he was going to Arkansas. That's interesting. I thought Alex Galesh was going to Arkansas, but he went to Auburn. That's a way better opportunity for him at Auburn than Arkansas. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Run it. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. I know, Chuck. That's what I'm saying, man. Can't get the foot in the door. I know. I know. Give me an internship, you know? Come on now. I know. Should I start? Well, I got the hoodie on. We'll do the gritty if they score. I got to keep it. I got to keep the rules. Otherwise, pandemonium will occur. They're red in the white pants. Okay. We can do that. Had to go pick up pizza, Eric? What kind of pizza we got today? What kind of pizza we got? Alex Galesh is a really good college coach, man. Steve Spags? Nah. He ain't moving the needle for me, man. Steve Spagnuolo ain't moving that needle for me. USF is looking for a coach. I'll be right there. I'm right down the street. I'm like 45 minutes away. I'll drive up. Let me get an interview. I'll lead that university to a minimum 1-game season win. Okay? Minimum. All right, let's see. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Plain cheese? Okay. Okay. Oh, Pizza Hut, pepperoni and jalapenos. That's fire, bro. I mean, no pun intended. That's a good pizza. What's up, Chris? Watching the Bucs with you, my mom, and my sister in the small town of Gallipolis, Ohio. Well, Chris, hello to you. Hello to your mom. Hello to your sister. Everybody, before we get started, because the game's about to start, let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to hear more about it. Yeah, Lane or Alex Galesh goes to Auburn. Man, oh man, LSU might get Lane too. Right? Well, they have to keep him because doesn't he have a big contract, Appalachia? Jersey, Kansas, Illinois. I think that's Indianapolis. I wish I could, Chaz. That's another one of those jobs where USF really only hires people who went to school there. So Marvin Harrison Jr., Baron Browning, and one other guy are back for the Cardinals today, by the way. Dallas, Live Oak, Florida, Spring Hill, Montana, Syracuse, California, Largo, there you go, Gallipoli, Panhandle of West Virginia, Atlanta. All right, well, Baker's hyped, by the way. We're about to get going. All right, so the Bucs will receive the ball first, and the kickoff is away. Football is here. This will be returned by, I believe that's Cam Johnson, and he is going to get about to the 27-yard line. Devin Culp already pushing and shoving, getting into it. All right, well, we are here. This is the 49th start with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, by the way. 0 games missed for Mr. Baker Mayfield. All right, and he's starting off at his own 27-yard line, everybody. His own 27. Let's see what the Bucs can do here. All right, 1st and 10 at their own 27. Mayfield in the pistol, running back behind him. I think that's Bucky Irving already in the game. It looks like it is. Mayfield hands it off. Sorry, that's Rashad White, not Bucky Irving. He's going to get about 2 yards. Will bring up 2nd down. Zoom in a little bit. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's true. Baker would literally play with half of his arm missing. That's just an absolute fact. Cedar Rapids, Iowa. There you go. All right. First, let's see. 2nd and 8 from the Bucs 29. Baker in the shotgun. 2 running backs next to him. Man in motion. Play action. Mayfield. He's got time. Throws. It is caught by Cade Otton, who's still not wearing gloves, by the way, but he does catch it for like 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the Bucs 33. David, happy Thanksgiving. That's right. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. It was a really, really good time for me and my group of people as well. So hopefully y'all had a good Thanksgiving, man. All of you in the chat. 3rd and 4. Can the Buccaneers extend this drive? Baker's in the shotgun. Rachaad White is next to him from the Bucs 33. Let's see. Up, and Luke Gedeke got a false start. What's up, Joey? Yeah, folks, we're only at 97 likes. Can we bring it up to a little over 100? 3rd and 9 now after that false start. So Feeney's still in at right guard. Bredesen is in at left guard. So Mike Jordan's just on the bench now. Interesting. Baker in the shotgun and running back next to him. Communicating with the line there. Man in motion, it's Ibuka. Baker, they send a blitz. Arizona, Baker avoids it. He's looking downfield, throws downfield, and is caught by Chris Godwin, who's got a lane. And Godwin gets the first down. Big catch for Godwin. Really good job by Mayfield to avoid the blitz there. I mean, number 3, Buda Baker had him to rights, and he avoids it, is rolling, and still slings out that pass. Across his body, 25 yards to Godwin. And great job by Godwin to break that tackle. Good block by Tez Johnson. First down to Arizona's 47-yard line. Needed that. Needed that. Wake him up a little bit, you know? JK, happy 82nd birthday. And there's another flag on the play. We are going to get another penalty on the Bucs here on the opening drive. This time it is going to be, I think it was an illegal shift or something. No, it's a false start on Payne Durham. All right. Yeah, apparently Baker's looked fine. 1st and 15 from the Buccaneers' 48-yard line. Baker in the shotgun and running back next to him. Baseball, happy 19th birthday tomorrow. Very cool. Baker's going to throw. Looking. Pressure, and he does somehow get the ball off to Rachaad White, who's going to lose like 5. We'll bring up 2nd down. After a, 9-yard, 4-yard loss. So 2nd and 19. And Sweat brought the pressure and the tackle for loss. Sweat just completely blew up that play. 2nd and 19 from the Bucs, 44. Let's see what happens here. Gotcha, Appalachia. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. So we haven't seen Bucky yet in the game. Baker's going to throw it. Quick throw. That is caught by Ibuka, who is going to get a few yards there. We'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 after the 9-yard catch to Ibuka, which does put him over 750 yards. The Rams just scored? Good. We're also hoping for the Rams to crush the Carolina Panthers, by the way. All right, big 3rd down and 10 here from Arizona's 47. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Man in motion, it's Emeka Ibuka. Baker Mayfield's going to throw, looks to his right, chucks up a deep ball. That is incomplete. In and out of the hands of Ibuka. He dropped it. Will be 4th down, and the Bucs will have to punt. Thrown. Caught. It's hit him right in the hands. And he dropped it. Can't have that. You can't have that. So we will see a punt from Riley Dixon. To start off this opening drive, just too many mental mistakes, man. Too many mental mistakes. Here comes the punt. It is away. Good special teams there by Cam Johnson, getting it down at the 6-yard line. Very, very good job by very good job by Dixon and Johnson there. 40 yards down to Arizona's 7-yard line. Yeah, no field goal attempt. It'd be like a 64-yarder. I mean, McLaughlin has hit it, but yeah. Yeah, just too many mental mistakes. The 2 false starts and the drop catch, that's mental errors right there, man. That really is. Dolphins just went up 7-0 on the Saints, by the way. Very interesting. All right. Well, thank you, Cavender. I appreciate that. We'll see how the defense does for everybody in the chat talking about it. Yeah. I mean, Reddick is back, and I think that will help because, quite frankly, even a Reddick at half power is better than Anthony Nelson and Chris Braswell probably combined. So, you know. Wow, Stafford has now thrown a record 28 straight touchdown passes without an interception. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay. Yeah, no, I agree, dogs. Ibuka's been pretty quiet. Throughout the past few weeks. Scruff! Thank you for the $5 super chat saying, don't worry, guys, we're a 4th quarter team. Just wait till Arizona sees how we play when we're down 31-14. Dude, if that happens, that is so bad. So bad. I know, right? We no longer have the Wolfman in case of emergencies. That's facts, dude. Is he in Jacksonville now? I think he is. He's somewhere. Yeah, I know, and Reddick at full strength isn't great. He's just good. It's true. All right. Well, the Cardinals are here. Jacoby Brissett is your starting quarterback. He's in the shotgun. Running back next to him. Reddick is in the game, by the way, as is Jamel Dean. Jacoby's going to throw. Looks, throws. That is caught by Marvin Harrison Jr. coming off of, I think it was appendix surgery, right? He's going to get it as 2nd and 3 down to Arizona's 14-yard line. 7 yards for Mr. Marvin Harrison Jr. All right. Second down and 3 from Arizona's 14. Jacoby in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Jacoby's going to throw. Looks, throws. Quick caught by Harrison Jr. for 11 yards. 1st and 10 at Arizona's 25. So 2 quick plays. Both throws against Zion McCollum. All right. Dean's on the other side there. Parrish is in the nickel. Okay. Brissett under center, running back in the backfield. It is 1st and 10 from the 25. And play action. Jacoby Brissett rolls out. He can run with it, but he does throw it to Trey McBride. Hassan Reddick in coverage there. 7 yards down to Arizona's 32-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 3. Okay. Second down and 3. Brissett under center, running back in the backfield. What are the Cardinals going to do here? Brissett pointed to something. Brissett hands it off. Here's a run. Oh, very good run by, I believe that is Knight. Gets a 16-yard run. Who missed the tackle on that play? So it was Dean. Yeah, Dean just took a bad angle on it. So big run there. Oh, Sauce Gardner got injured? That's not good. Big run there down to Arizona's 48-yard line. In the shotgun is Jacoby. Play action. Jacoby is going to throw. Throws over the middle of the field. That is caught by McBride. Servassier Dennis makes the tackle on the play. 2nd and 4 from the Bucs 46. Jacoby's 4 of 4 so far. He hasn't thrown an incompletion yet. All right. That was Diaby? I thought it was Dennis. Maybe it was Diaby. Jacoby in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Let's see. Jacoby Brissett is going to hand it off to Zonovan Knight, who is going to break through the pile. Eventually is tackled down by Winfield Jr., but he does get the first down to Tampa Bay's 41-yard line. 5-yard run by Knight. What happened on that play? There was a big old pile. Tyke Smith couldn't bring him down. Servassier Dennis couldn't bring him down. Eventually Winfield gets him. 1st and 10. From the Bucs 41 now. Jacoby under center, running back in the backfield. Man in motion. Jacoby hands it off. Knight, again breaking tackles, is going to get about 4 yards there. 2nd and 6 from the Bucs 37. Man, oh man. 2nd down and 6 for this Cardinals offense as Knight checks out of the game. Let us see. 2nd down and 6 from the Bucs 37. Brissett throws. It's a screen to McBride, who is going to go down. Gain about 3 yards there. 4 yards, apologies. 3rd and 2 from the Bucs 33. So we do have a 3rd down here. Bucs could hold him to a field goal. Let's see what happens. What is up, Javon? Drew Petzing is there as the OC of Arizona. All right. Brissett in the shotgun on 3rd down. Running back next to him now. I believe that's DeMercado. Brissett's going to throw. Bucs send a blitz. It is caught by Marvin Harrison Jr. for the 1st down. Servassier Dennis makes the tackle on the play. The Panthers just scored. Oh, boy. All right. Let's see. Brissett under center, running back in the backfield. From the Bucs, 26. Man in motion. Brissett, it's a pitch play to the running back here. It's Knight. He is running ahead, is going to get about 5 yards there. We'll bring up 2nd down as Marvin Harrison Jr. checks back into the game. 6 yards So Bam Knight has 4 carries for 31 yards so far, down to the Bucs' 20-yard line. All right. Let's see. 2nd down and 4 from the Bucs' 20. Brissett in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Let's see. Brissett's going to throw. Looking. Throws over the middle of the field. That pass is batted up in the air, and I think it's intercepted by Winfield. We will see if they're going to review that. Let's see, but right now it's labeled as an interception by Winfield, who was able to dive and come down with it. It looks like Gannon's getting ready to throw the challenge flag, though. Dean might have had the deflection that knocked it up into the air. Let's see. Dean almost was the one who had the pick. I think Winfield did get a hold of that. Let's see. Yes, I think that is an interception for Antoine Winfield Jr. There you go. They get a takeaway when they need it most. Yeah, I believe he did catch it. All right. Well, we may very well have an interception. It looks like we do from Jacoby Brissett. Caught by Jamel Dean. Not bad. Turnovers are automatically reviewed. There you have it. There you have it. Hold on one moment, folks. Just a moment. I'm trying to find something here. Huh. I don't know where it is. I have found it. Yeah, good interception there, man. Guy that bet 1K just jumped off the couch. See, there you go. There you go. Yeah, shout out to Winfield, man. Shout out to Winfield. David, you know the deal. We only do gritties for touchdown or for scores, I should say, not just touchdowns. Yeah, I know Carolina is looking better than the Bucs against the Rams. We don't know why, right? Who knows? Hoodie Magic, maybe. Maybe so. All right. But we'll see what happens here. Let's see. Zero faith in this team. Well, yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah, Zion was a bit rough on that drive, wasn't he? And they're also just chucking it into the middle of the field. Which, by the way, folks, if you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button if you guys are enjoying. We got over 550 people in here. Can we get it to 200 likes? Let me know. All right. But Jacoby threw that pick. Jamel Dean almost had the pick, but it went up into the air. All right. Baker under center, running back in the backfield from the Bucs' own 14-yard line. See what happens here. Handoff is going to go to Bucky Irving. His first run is for -1 yards. Welcome back, sir. So it looks like he was targeting... yeah, Dean should have had the pick, but did not. It's actually Servassier Dennis's fault. James, you made it. You got JT watching you mid-game. Oh, right? I know. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Man in motion. It's Tez Johnson. Baker's going to throw. Looking. Throws. Sideline. That is caught by Ibuka for about 7 yards there. Will bring up 3rd down and 2. Apologies. He got 9 yards. 3rd down and 2 to the Buccaneers' 22-yard line. Big 3rd down here. Can they extend the drive? 2.5 minutes left here in the first quarter, by the way. All right. Let's see. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him from the Bucs. 22. Handoff goes to Bucky. He's going to avoid a couple of guys, and this time he gets a first down. All right, first down and 10 from the Bucs. 27. 5-yard run for Bucky Irving. Welcome back, Bucky. There you go. All right, first down and 10. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. Mayfield, play action. He's going to throw. Looking, throws up a deep ball. Misses Tez Johnson on the deep ball. Will bring up second down. Yeah, very quick quarter. Very, very, very quick quarter. Yeah, he did have Tez. Baker just missed the deep ball. Second and 10 from the Bucs, 27-yard line now, folks. We'll see what happens here. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. From the Bucs, 27. Handoff goes to Bucky. He's going to run up the middle of the left-hand side and is going to get a few yards there. Will bring up third down and 3 after the 7-yard Bucky Irving run. 3 carries for 11 yards for Bucky so far. It is certainly third and manageable. I agree. Good blocking by Bredesen there, too. He's a welcomed addition. Or Feeney, apologies. Welcomed addition in that O-line room. All right, third and 3. Bucky is checked out of the game. From the Bucs, 34. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. 4 wide. Let's see what happens. Mayfield is going to throw. Looking to his right. Throws to his right. Deep ball. That one is caught by Emeka Egbuka for the big-time first down there. But there is a flag on the play. We'll see what that flag is here. It is on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. It was on Tristan Wirfs for a holding, who is stating his case to the referee. It's going up against number 52. I don't think that was a holding at all. What in the world? That was not a holding at all. That was a bad call. Now you're going to have a 3rd and 13. 3rd and 13 from the Bucs' 24-yard line after that big completion. That was a 21-yard completion that got wiped away because of a bad call there. That's unfortunate. All right. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Big-time 3rd down and 13. Man in motion. It's Godwin. Ooh, and it gets him off sides. Baker's like, it should have been a free play. What are you talking about? These refs, man. Freaking refs suck. And they missed the free play. So an offsides. Yeah, it was a bad call, calling it dead. It was. Even Baker's like, you run the play. It's a free play. Amarian, thank you for the $10 super chat saying, go Bucs. Need more likes, people. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Greatly, greatly appreciated. 3rd down and 8 now after the 5 yards. Man in motion. It is Otten. Baker's going to throw. Pressure up the middle. And Baker goes down. Number 10 gets to him. If you would have had the free play, maybe something would have been different. But we don't get nice things, and the Bucs are going to have to punt to start off the second quarter. Who gave up the pressure? I think Feeney gave up the pressure on that. Yeah, the refs just messed up literally two times in a row. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. It's stupid. Stupid. What's going on around the league? Well, the 49ers are up 7-0 over the Cleveland Browns. Jacksonville's up 7-3 over the Tennessee Titans. The Texans are up 3-0 over the Colts. The Dolphins are up 7-0 over the Saints. Falcons and Jets are actually tied right now at 0 apiece. Cardinals and Bucs are tied at 0 apiece right now. Panthers and Rams are actually tied at 7 apiece. That's disgusting. Come on, Rams. You need to get into it here. What are we doing? All right. Yeah, I mean, 2 horrible calls by the refs in a row. 2 horrible calls by the refs. Brutal. Brutal. But we will see what the Bucs can do here to start off the second quarter defensively, because they will have to punt. Also, keep in mind that the Cardinals get the ball to start off the second half, as the Bucs elected to receive the ball at the end of the at the start of the game. So, yeah. Man, oh man. I'm not really a big hockey fan, so I don't really get into like Lightning hockey. I don't know if I've ever been to a hockey game, or actually last time I went to a hockey game, I think I was like 5 or something. Was when I went to a Lightning game, but I haven't been to one since. Oh yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's just the bad calls get frustrating, and I understand everybody's frustration right now. It's completely understandable. It really is. With the refs. Teddy Bridgewater talking to Mayfield on the sideline there. Now he's sitting down with Thad Lewis and Josh Grizzard. All right. Here comes the punt from Dixon. And it is away. Good punt. Very good punt. It will be returned. Josh Hayes corrals him out of bounds. All right. So that was a 56-yard punt from Dixon, was returned for 1 yard. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals from their own 23-yard line. Mayfield again was talking to the referee. So, man. All right. Let's see here. Brissett under center, running back in the backfield. It is 1st and 10. Let's see here. Brissett hands it off to the left-hand side. Bam Knight is going to get a yard or 2. There you go. We'll bring up 2nd down now. So the Bucs have lost 3 games in a row. 3 games. That was, yeah, Bam Knight for 1 yard. Down to Arizona's 24-yard line. Good question. I think JT Gray wasn't elevated for this game. 2nd down and 8. Brissett under center, running back in the backfield. And Brissett, play action. He's going to throw. Brissett looking, pressure getting there from Logan Hall. It is a wobbler that goes out of bounds. We'll bring up 3rd down. All right. Good job by Logan Hall to bring some pressure. Thank goodness. The Bucs have been needing that. All right. Well, I may have to suit up. We'll see. But all right. Big third down here. Jacoby Brissett in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Jacoby's going to throw, looking to his right, now over the middle. Pressure was coming in over the middle, and Brissett dives down. And he will be short of the first down marker. I believe JT is on the practice. He wasn't elevated for this game, Marco. 4th and 3 from Arizona's 30. Well, we will see a punt from Matt Hack now, the third punter the Cardinals have used this year. Cameron Johnson on the return. Will he be able to get a return out of this? Yes, he will. All right, and he's going to be brought down to the Bucs 30-yard line. Okay, so not terrible field position. Okay, good job by the defense there to get a stop. Big play by Logan Hall, by the way, to get that pressure. Shout out to Hall for that. Good play by him. Let's see. Anything really going on around the league right now? No, not necessarily. Rams and Panthers still going toe-to-toe at 7 apiece, man. That is so annoying, isn't it, folks? Let's see. Cleveland, trying to get Shador a second win here. See if that happens. It's always good to see Logan Hall is not completely useless. It's fair. It's fair, man. Okay. So yeah, when we come back, it'll be 1st and 10 from the Bucs 30. Real quick, just stat check for everybody here. What is this movie? This looks. Oh, this is season 2 of Percy Jackson. I watched all of season 1. Great show. Great show, man. Really enjoyed season 1 of the Percy Jackson show. Really did. Thought it was solid. Yeah, there you go. Percy Jackson and the Olympians. It's nice. It's nice work. Baker Mayfield, 4 of 6 for 46 yards, by the way, so far today. Bucky leads the way in rushing with 3 carries for 11 yards. Godwin technically has the most receiving yards on that 25-yard catch. And 1 pick from Winfield Jr. is the most notable defensive stat so far. Oh, wow. The Panthers just got a pick 6? Wow. That's crazy. Well, the Panthers are winning now. Stafford has thrown 2 picks. 2 picks. And keep in mind, he destroyed the Bucs. He destroyed the Bucs. So take that for what you will. My goodness. All right. It is 1st and 10 for the Bucs from their own 30-yard line. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. 4 wide. Baker is going to throw. It is a screen to Bucky Irving, who makes a man miss. Tez Johnson, well, missed the first block, then tried to get a second one. All right. 5 yards there. 2nd and 5 from the Buccaneers 35. Okay. Let's see here. 2nd and 5 from the Bucs 35 now. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. Man in motion. Handoff goes to Bucky Irving, who's going to make a couple of people miss. We'll get about 4 yards there. We'll bring up a 3rd down and short. Trevor Lawrence, by the way, just scored a touchdown for Jacksonville. Or threw a touchdown, I should say. All right. Baker in our center, running back in the backfield. I think it's Sean Tucker. That's who they handed off to. Yeah, they view him as their power runner. He will get the first down. 2 yards to Tucker. First and 10 from the Bucs, 41. Eleven and a half minutes left here in the first half, by the way. All right, Baker under center, running back in the backfield. Man in motion. See what happens here. Another man in motion. Mayfield, play action. He's going to swing this pass out to Payne Durham. How often do we get to see the big man get a grab? He little bros the defensive back. There you go. First and 10 at the Arizona 48 after the 11-yard catch to Payne Durham. Get him more involved, I guess. Golly. All right, Mayfield under center, running back in the backfield. Man in motion. It is Durham. Handoff goes to Bucky, who's going to run up ahead, get about 4 yards there. All right. That's a good 3-yard run to Arizona's 45. Second down and 7 from Arizona's 45 now. Oh, the Jets are up 7-0, by the way, on Atlanta. Oh, boy. There you go. All right. Mayfield under center, running back in the backfield. Oh, and I think they jump off sides. Let's see. There's a flag on the play. Yes, they will get offsides on the Cardinals. So a bit of an ugly game so far in terms of penalties, huh, folks? That's number 55. I think that's Baron Browning who jumped off sides. All right. By the way, the Rams are at the Carolina Panthers 37-yard line. Well, now at their 23. So they're trying to cook right now. I don't have any parlays today, no. I couldn't get the app loaded, so I gave up. Second and 2 at Arizona's 40 now. Mayfield under center. Otten in motion. Mayfield play action. He's going to throw. Deep ball caught by Godwin. Down to the Cardinals 10-yard line. That is a 31-yard catch by Godwin down to Arizona's 9. Well, Godwin's looking like he's pretty much back, which is great. Love to see that. That's a good throw, too. Good throw, good catch. Mayfield almost rolled into that pressure, but then he stepped back away from it. Good play, or good job by Mayfield and Godwin. Baker under center, running back in the backfield at the 9. Handoff, Bucky Irving. He's going to get about 2 yards there. Will bring up second down and goal. It's the end of the first quarter, by the way. It'll be first and 10 on the Carolinas 23 for the Rams whenever they come back. That's true. One of my mods is literally Luigi, and he has a mansion. That's pretty notable. Baker in the shotgun, running back next to him. Second and goal from the 7. Godwin in motion. Mayfield's going to throw. Looks, throws. That is incomplete. Intended for Godwin. It will bring up third down and goal. Yeah, folks, we got 660 people in the chat, only 219 likes. If you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button if you guys are enjoying. Eric said, hey, let's get to 300 likes. if you want Tampa to score a touchdown. I agree. All right. Mayfield in the shotgun by himself. Man in motion. It's Ibuka. Mayfield's going to throw. Looks, throws. That is dropped by Godwin. He had the touchdown. He had the touchdown and he dropped it. 4th and goal. And I suppose we will see a field goal. Mental mistakes. Hit him right in the hands. Right in the hands. How do you drop a touchdown like that, man? Brutal. Brutal. Mayfield and Godwin on the sidelines there. McLaughlin is going to gear up for a field goal. It's going to be a 25-yard attempt. Kick is up and good. Should have been a touchdown, but the mental mistakes have come back to rear their ugly heads, man. I mean, that's just brutal. It is. I mean, that is just brutal. Can't have that. Can't have that if you want to consistently win football games. I think you would all agree with that. 2 very critical drop passes. I agree. Man. Should have been a touchdown. Man, oh man. I mean, dude, it sucks too, is Godwin's like actually had a couple of really nice plays today, and it's just like, oh yeah, drops a wide open touchdown in the end zone. And it's like, okay. Alright. Why not, am I right? Like, it's like, oh, he's playing really good. Like, oh, Godwin's back. Drop in the end zone. It's like, man, can't catch a frickin' break. Sucks. Unfortunate. That's all you can say. That's literally all you can say. It's just, that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, you can't bench Chris Godwin. Who are you going to play? By the way, we're back into the second quarter for the Rams and Panthers. It's 1st and 10 from Carolina's 11 right now for the Rams. So hopefully the Rams score here. Hopefully they score here and tie up this football game against Carolina. All right. Let's see. Yeah, just a lot of mental errors right now. Between the couple of penalties, between the couple of drops, it's just, it's unfortunate, man. All right. What's going on in the land of the Rams? It's 3rd and 6 from Carolina's 7. Come on, LA. Need you to do some good work here. John Gruden is in the freaking ship. He's got a pirate sword. He's going crazy. John Gruden in the Bucs Ring of Honor. There you go. I mean, we already knew that, but they were just showing Gruden up there in the pirate ship with the fans. Man, oh man. Here comes the kickoff from McLaughlin. The Bucs do have the lead. They do. Here comes the return from Arizona. And Servassier Dennis brings down the returner after a bit of a gritty return. It will be 1st and 10 for Arizona from their own 31-yard line. I think Gruden, dude, his best role is just, like, again, remember the good times and just have him support the Bucs. By the way, the Rams just scored. Stafford throws a touchdown pass to Devontae Adams, so it's 13-14 right now for them. Brissett under center, running back in the backfield for Arizona. Play action. Brissett's going to throw. Pressure from the Bucs. Brissett, oh my gosh, avoids it every single which way, but eventually Yaya gets the sack. Dude, Brissett was going crazy on that. But does eventually get brought down. Who brought the initial pressure? It was Yaya. Then Brewer couldn't bring him down. Then Logan Hall couldn't bring him down. And then Yaya eventually brought him down. So, wow. All right. Well, 2nd and 12 after the sack now from the 29-yard line of Arizona. Brissett in the shotgun, a running back next to him. And Brissett, play action. He's going to throw. Brissett getting pressured, chucks it into the dirt. Winfield Jr. brought the pressure on the play. We'll bring up 3rd down. I think that was Yaya's sixth sack on the year. Maybe his 7th. Let's see. Hold on one moment. I want to check on that real quick. Yeah, that was Yaya's 6th sack on the year, folks. So he is approaching double-digit sacks, possibly. We'll see. Oh, yes, I will have to gritty for the 3. Thank you. Brissett in the shotgun. Running back next to him. Let's see. Brissett's going to throw. Looking, and pressure's trying to get there, and Brissett is brought down. Vita Vea and Yaya Diaby bring down Brissett. I don't know if they're just going to credit Vita Vea with that sack. Probably. Yes, they will. So that is Vita Vea's 3.5 sack on the year. 3.5 sack on the year for Vita Vea. All right. So Arizona will have to punt. It's a 4th and 20 from the Cardinals' 21. Matt Hack will be back to punt. And there you go. Here comes the return from Cameron Johnson. Good block by number 29 and is ripped down near the sideline of the Cardinals. And let me hit the gritty real quick for that field goal, folks. Let me do that real quick. All right. Hold on one moment. My room's getting kind of crazy because I've got Christmas gifts and stuff for people. But we can still get a gritty in there. And then let me get one more back. There you go. I gave you as much as I got there, so... All right. Thank you, Mikey. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, because I've got Christmas gifts all down here because, I'm done my Christmas shopping now, I believe. So, it's just, boxes all down here. But y'all don't get to see that because we're professional. Thank you. 1st and 10 from the Bucs 50, by the way, when we come back. That's awesome. Carolina just got the ball after the Rams touchdown. We'll see what happens there. All right. Oh, man. Sorry, folks. A little bit of a yawn in there. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. With that sack, Vita Vea surpasses Jason Pierre-Paul and Brad Culpepper for sole possession of the 9th most sacks in Buccaneers history. There you go. Very interesting. All right. Yes, we are all rooting for the Rams today. Second, by the way, they have started their drive now. Carolina has started their next drive. They just got a 1st down at Carolina's 37-yard line. Yeah, Yaya may very well, Yaya may very well get, double-digit sacks this year, possibly. So Appalachia, I have a PlayStation Portal. It's great. It really is. I think you will enjoy it. I think it is very, very good. Yes, the Panthers have the ball right now. We're not rooting for the Panthers. I'm just giving you guys updates on the game because we want the Panthers to lose. Right? Brad Culpepper kind of used to be a dog, by the way. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. Man in motion. Handoff goes to Bucky Irving, who's going to get about 3 yards there. We'll bring up second down. Guys, literally 6 minutes left in the first half. 6 minutes. This game's been going by quick, I feel like. 2nd and 8 from Arizona's 48. Yes, the Jets are beating the Falcons. Yes, it's 7-0 currently. Yikes, if you're an Arizona fan. Alrighty. 2nd and 8 from Arizona's 48. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Mayfield is going to throw. Pressure. He avoids it. Mayfield, he's going to scramble with it and slides down after a gain of about 4, maybe 5. 5 yards. So 3rd and 3 from Arizona's 43 now. Yeah, I know, David. It is it's interesting because you do need to have like an internet connection to use it. So it's interesting. I just always have my PlayStation in rest mode so that I can play it when I want to. Mayfield in the shotgun, a running back next to him. And Mayfield's gonna, he's gonna run with it again. Mayfield, big time scramble from Mayfield there. No flags on the play. I do understand why people do say it is like a dumb device, right, though? Because, like, for me, I need a screen that is closer to me because my TV is very far away from where, like, or if I'm in the other room or something I want to play. So that's why I use it. Yeah, if you have a bad internet connection, probably don't get it. Yeah, if everybody else is using the TV, I think it's solid. But 1st and 10, by the way, on that crazy 21-yard scramble at the Arizona 22. Handoff goes to Rachaad White, who's going to break a tackle or two and get 5 yards. Yeah, dude, Baker just went crazy, by the way. No, I get why people... The PlayStation Portal is a very niche thing. The PlayStation Portal is a very niche thing, is what I'm trying to say. So, like, if you don't have your niche reason for using it, you're not going to like it. I have a niche reason for it. It sounds like Appalachia does as well, but if you don't need it for a certain reason, then you're not going to like it, you know? Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him from Arizona's 17. Baker's going to throw, looking, throws, checks it down to number 2, Ibuka, who gets absolutely decleated by number 10, Josh Sweat. That's true. Steam Decks are cool. Steam Decks are pretty fun. All right, 3rd down and 3 from Arizona's 15 now. By the way, Carolina's in the red zone. That's not good. They're at the Rams' 18-yard line here. 3rd and 3. Baker is in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Mayfield's going to throw. Looks, checks it down to Rachaad White. Cade Otton misses a block, and there is a flag on the play. They say touchdown. We'll see what the flag is here in a moment. I kind of feel like this one's coming back. Let's see. Yeah, so they do get it on the Bucs. This one was on Tez Johnson. Another mistake. That time it cost him a touchdown. And Tez is upset about that one. It's offensive pass interference. Can't do that. Let's see. I don't know. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Baker's going to throw. Checks it down to Rachaad White, who's going to try to make a couple of people miss. He does. Rachaad White gets all the way down. Gets about 10 yards there. 4th and 2 from Arizona's 14 after the 11-yard gain. Luigi says, go for it. I don't know. Yeah, they are going to go for it. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 4th down and 2 from Arizona's 14, by the way, everybody. Carolina has a 3rd and 8 from the Rams' 16. So that's a bit of a situation worth paying attention to. Quick notes from around the league. The Dolphins are up 10-0 on the Saints. The Jets are still up 7-0 on the Falcons right now. All right. 4th and 2 from Arizona's 14. Let's see what happens. Will they go for it? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see when we come back from the 2-minute warning here. Maybe they will. It's 4th and 6 now, by the way, for Carolina. The Rams held them to a field goal, but Carolina is still going to have the lead. 17-14 now. They still have the lead. All right. Oops, sorry, I just peeked the mic there. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, man, 4th and 2 from Arizona's 14. It's a tough call, I would say. Obviously either decision is like, yeah, you could see it, between like, hey, going for the right. Yeah, I know the stream's breaking. It's tough. The offense is staying out here, guys. The offense is staying out here. Sandy, thank you for joining the team as a rookie. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Bucs offense staying out here. Mayfield is going to throw it on 4th down over the middle of the field. That one is caught by Sterling Shepard for the 1st down. Big risk there. Right in the middle in the zone by Shepard, too. Great play there. Arizona did take their first time out. All right, 1st and goal. For the Bucs now, Mayfield in the shotgun, and running back next to him. Man in motion. And another man in 2nd down and goal. Mayfield under center, running back in the backfield. Pitch play to Bucky. I think there's going to be a flag there. Yep, there is a flag on the touchdown run. And I'm pretty sure they're going to call, a holding. Call a holding on Payne Durham. Yeah, he did clothesline him. That was rough. Can't do that. Five penalties today for the Bucs. 5, man. It's not good. 2nd and goal now. All right. No. I have sound. I'm just mentally processing the drops. Mayfield's going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Wirfs gets the score. Are you kidding me? No flags? I don't think they threw a flag. Tristan Wirfs with the score. Wow. Sick. Love it. Wirfs with the score, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. Here comes the extra point for the Bucs, by the way. Yes, I will have to gritty. And the extra point is up and good. Great score there by Tristan Wirfs. I got a gritty real quick. Now one more. And then one more. There you go. There you go. Not bad at all. I do have to refresh the screen to fix the scoreboard. All right. All right, let's see. Yes, that is a Jaden Mickens jersey behind me. No, it's nobody else. All right. Yeah, I'm going to have to try to reset my Wi-Fi at half again. See if that works. I'm going to reset my, Are we back? Please? Please? Oh, please, Lord, I need this. Are we back? Chat, can you hear me? If we're back, this is the biggest W of the season. What happened? Dude, I don't know. I unplugged the router. I unplugged the modem. I started the stream, stopped the stream, started the stream, stopped the stream. I closed out OBS. I mean, freaking nightmare, guys. Nightmare. I called Spectrum. Man. Don't go with Spec. I don't know what the best internet out there is. Feels like it's not Spectrum. I don't know. Golly. Oh man. But we're back, I believe. I hope we are back. By the way, the Bucs gave up a field goal at the end of the first half. I mean, really, just the play-by-play. It was, at one point, it was long third down, right? It was a 3rd and 9. Marvin Harrison Jr. got that 21-yard catch. Michael Carter got a 14-yard catch. Just crap. You know, it is what it is. But, I mean, look, overall, I think the team has looked fine in the first half. They really have. I mean, they're both playing fine ball. They really are. I will update them probably after the game is when I will update them. Quick look. So it's 21-17 at halftime. The Rams are up. Thank goodness for that, right? Thank goodness for that. All right. But, I mean, dude, Baker's playing well. 11 of 15, 117 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. Jacoby's been sacked twice. Bucky, 9 carries for 35 yards. Godwin has 56 yards today. So, like, you know, they're doing good. They are doing good, man. Very happy with that. Very happy with that. Yaya's at 6 sacks on the season now. Yeah, let's just hope it stays straight, right? Let's just hope it stays straight. That's interesting, Fury. Yeah, I don't know. They're not really using Sean Tucker. I think Sean has 1 carry. Yeah, he has 1 carry. So, you know, but they're at 14 carries for 70 yards. I mean, 5 yards per carry is great. And then obviously Wirfs getting that touchdown reception was awesome. Didn't really get to cover that as much, but he still got a touchdown, which was sick. So very happy with that. Let me actually see. Yeah, it's the first career catch and first career touchdown for Tristan Wirfs. Pretty cool. Love it. So far, it's been pretty much mostly Bucs with a little smattering of Cardinals in there, but it's been mostly Bucs so far. By the way, the Rams offense literally has 246 yards of offense here in the first half. Carolina, if they wouldn't have had that pick 6, it would be not a blowout per se, but it would be going a lot better for LA. Now Stafford decides to throw picks, right? By the way, the 49ers are still up on the Cleveland Browns. Still up. Simeon Rice is now in the Bucs Ring of Honor, by the way. Shout out to Simeon Rice. All right. Keep in mind also, Arizona does get the ball to start the second half. What's going on in this Browns game? Who scored the touchdown? Shador threw a touchdown. Nice. Okay, and it was to Harold Fannin. There you go. All right. The Dolphins are up 16-0 on the Saints, by the way. That's rough. Falcons and Jets are tied. Who scored the touchdown for the Falcons? It was Tyler Algier. All right. Well, we should be back here from halftime in just a moment, everybody. Atlanta's going to receive the second half kickoff here. Or Arizona, sorry. Arizona's going to receive the second half kickoff. No, still alive. Still alive and kicking. All right. Let's see what happens. Mayfield, again, Mayfield's looked really good today. He really has. Yeah, all these games are at halftime right now. All of them. Okay. Back for the second half. Here we go. Glenn, that is wild. All right. Well, let's see what happens here. Chase McLaughlin is going to kick it into the end zone. All right, it will go. Okay, it will be returned by Arizona. Oh, man, this returner's got a head of steam all the way down the sideline, eventually pushed out by Parrish. Oh, and Bowles got... was that Bowles? Somebody got cracked on that one. I wonder if that was Bowles or not. I don't know who that was. Was that Todd Bowles? I don't know. 1st and 10 for Arizona at the 42-yard line after the really good 43-yard return. Brissett under center, running back in the backfield. Handoff goes to Bam Knight, who just stiff-armed McCollum and is going to go all the way down to the Bucs' 45-yard line, gain of 13. Bam Knight has 6 carries for 46 yards today. So Tyke Smith couldn't bring him down. Zion gets stiff-armed into the dirt. And Winfield is eventually the one who can bring him down. Same with Elijah Roberts. 1st down and 10 for Arizona. Brissett under center, running back in the backfield. Let's see. Jacoby hands it off to the running back, and that is a fumble recovered by the Bucs. Tyke Smith with the recovery. That was an interesting fumble. Golly. If you refresh your streams, we should be back at full strength, but as Vita Vea who forces the fumble. I think it was Vita Vea. No, it might not have been Vita Vea. Who was that? That was, well, they say Logan Hall forced it. They say Logan Hall forced it. It was recovered by Tyke Smith, so it will be 1st down and 10 at the Buccaneers' 40-yard line. All right, Baker pitches it to Sean Tucker, who's going to get a run, going to get a few yards there. We'll bring up 2nd down. All right. There's a flag on the play. Whoops. All right. right, and we are going to get a holding on the Bucs. Alrighty. So there's offsetting penalties. Got it. So there was an offensive holding on Graham Barton and then an unnecessary roughness on Dathis Gaither. So those were offsetting penalties. Interesting. All right. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. Man in motion, it's Tez Johnson. Play action. Baker is going to throw over the middle of the field. Was intended for a Buca, incomplete. That'll bring up second down. Real quick, are there any new updates going on? That ball is batted in the air, by the way, as well by the defensive lineman. All right, so the Panthers are back into it now. Second down and 10. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Man in motion, it's Payne Durham. Mayfield hands it off to Sean Tucker, who is blown up by number 59. That is Stills on the play. 3rd and 12. Let's see, who got crushed on that play? Oh, yeah, that was Barton. Chaos, I am going to ask you to chill on the memeing here for Bulls. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Baker's going to throw. Looking, throws. Is going to try and scramble with it. Throws it away. That will bring up 4th down. O-line just gave up a ton of pressure there. 4th down. All right, and the Bucs will have to punt. Here comes the punt. And it will be fair, caught at the 20-yard line. And there's a flag on the play. Man, oh man. Holding on the receiving team of the Cardinals. Man, I want to check to see how many flags both of these teams have. By the way, Josh Grizzard and Thad Lewis sitting down with Baker. I mean, folks, 9 penalties between both of these teams. It's a good amount. Well, actually, no, is it 10 now? Might be 10. It's just, it's a lot. It feels like a lot of penalties today. I don't know. Chaos, you stop it. It's one more. I'll have to put you in a timeout. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. All right. Well, let's see what the defense can do here. Right now, the Cardinals are sitting with 141 yards of total offense. The Bucs are not even that far ahead of them at 175, so there you go. All right. What is going on in the Panthers game? They have it at the Rams 40-yard line. That is Carolina. Down 4 right now. So Carolina is trying to make it a football game here, or trying to get the lead back, I should say. Let's see. Apparently, Kieran Williams for the Rams is questionable to return today with an ankle injury. All right. Score should be 40-3. There you go. All right. I gave the warnings, Chaos. You're sitting out for 30 minutes. I mean, come on now. All right. Jacoby Brissett in the shotgun, running back next to him. And let's see. Brissett is going to throw. Looks to his right. Throws to his right. Caught by, I think that was Michael Wilson. That was on Zon McCollum. And Wilson's a little bit banged up there, grabbing at his knee. We'll bring up first down and 10 after the completion. First and 10 at Arizona's 26. All right, Brissett under center, fullback, running back in the backfield. Play action. Brissett gonna throw. Chucks up a deep ball and almost caught by McBride. Wanted a flag, didn't get it. Second and 10 now. All right. Second down and 10. Yeah, let's just watch the game here. Second and 10 from Arizona's 26. Brissett is in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Let's see. Now the Panthers did score. All right, Brissett, play action. It's a screen for number 4. Good blocking. Number 4 is going to get that first down on a second and 10. First down to Greg Dortch to Arizona's 37. Yeah, what? Why didn't number 70 get a hold there? I mean, he literally tackled the guy. Literally tackled the guy. How is that not a penalty? Literally tackled him. What's going on there? First and 10 from Arizona's 37. I mean, what the heck? Brissett under center, running back in the backfield. Handoff goes to the running back, and he will get brought down after a gain of a couple. So who scored the touchdown for Carolina? It was Jalen Coker for the 33-yard touchdown. There you go. Second down and 8. Jacoby in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Jacoby's going to throw. Pressure's there. He does get the ball off to number 20, who's going to go down to Arizona's, well, to the Buccaneers side of the field. That's fair. Hey, David, thank you. I appreciate that. First and 10 from the Bucs, 47 after the 13-yard reception by Knight. Braswell made the tackle on the play. Rams, come on, guys. We need the Rams to step up. They're down by 3 right now. Jacoby in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Man in motion. Jacoby's going to throw. He's got the check down to the running back. That's who he finds. Number 22 gets another first down there. That was Carter with the catch. 15 yards down to the Bucs' 32-yard line. Man, oh man. All right. First down and 10 from the Buccaneers 32. Handoff goes to the running back. He's going to get a yard, I believe. That is Michael Carter with the 1-yard gain. Second down and 9 from the Bucs 31. Okay. Apparently Atlanta's about to take the lead against the Jets. That's interesting. Jacoby in the shotgun, and running back next to him. Let's see here. Jacoby Brissett is going to throw. Looks to his right, throws to his right. That is caught, but tackled immediately by Jacob Parrish. Marvin Harrison Jr. Bijan Robinson gets the score for the Falcons. They're up 14-7 right now. The Rams just got the ball back at their own 28. So we'll check in on that drive here in a little bit. All right. Third down and 3 from the Bucs' 26-yard line. Brissett in the shotgun, a running back next to him. And Bucs send an absolute house of a blitz. Brissett, deep ball, incomplete. Zion McCollum in coverage on Marvin Harrison Jr. It will be fourth down, and we may very well see a field goal attempt here. But they could go for it as well. Okay. So a 43-yard attempt for Chad Ryland here. The kick is up. Ooh, and it's no good. A missed field goal by Chad Ryland. We talked about this in the preview video. We talked about the possibility of, hey, you could very well see Chad Ryland miss a kick today. He's missed 4 this year. That makes his 5th one now. There you go. There you have it. By the way, the Rams are going to have to punt. That is brutal. That is brutal. Really nothing else going on right now besides the Panthers are actually beating the Rams. I mean, just crazy. All right. Man, oh man. Yeah, dude, I mean, I really hope the Rams pull out the win. Right now, it's not looking great. I mean, there's 7 minutes left in the third quarter. The Rams are down by 3. It's not great right now. But we'll see what the offense can do. They can increase the lead, hopefully. It's 1st and 10 for Carolina from their own 24, by the way. All right. We will see what happens. Hey, Chris Olave just got a touchdown for the Saints. There you go. Olave gets a 17-yard touchdown. Needed that for my fantasy team. All right, the Bucs offense is back out on the field. See what happens here. I hope the Rams win, dude. I really do. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. Man in motion from their own 33, by the way. Baker hands it off to Bucky, who's going to make a couple of guys miss, get brought down for a gain of like 2. 2nd and 8 from the Bucs, 35. There you go. Alrighty. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. Play action. Mayfield is going to roll out to his right. Throw it downfield. That one's almost intercepted by the Cardinals. Will bring up 3rd down and 8. Yeah, I don't know what Dixie said, but we're not doing that. We're not doing stuff. All right, Baker in the shotgun by himself. Dixie. Mayfield is going to throw. Big catch by Ibuka. 1st down there. Definitely, moderators, definitely help me out with the chat here if needed. That was a big 23-yard completion to Emeka Ibuka. 1st down and 10 at Arizona's 42. All right. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. It's a pitch play now to Bucky, and yeah, it's can't exactly help out that much Luke Gedeke. It will bring up 2nd down. All right, 2nd and 8 from the Cardinals 40 here. The Rams it's a 3rd down for the Panthers. Goodness gracious. Baker in the shotgun, running back next to him at the Cardinals 40-yard line now. Baker's going to throw. That is caught by Godwin, who's going to go all the way down to the Cardinals about 18-yard line. See, this is the type of Chris Godwin game we all know and love, right? This is the type of game that we love from Godwin. He has 78 yards today on 3 catches. 1st and 10 from Arizona's 18. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. For a home game, it's pretty good. Baker's going to throw. Pump fakes. Looks over the middle of the field. Caught by Otten. He actually catches this one. There you go. Chad, I will just say, what was I trying to say? Like zoned out. I will say, let's just focus on the game. If stuff does get kind of nasty in the chat and whatnot, my mods will start timing out people. That's why I make them mods, is to moderate the chat. So let's just focus on the game. Criticism's good to a point, right? We all know this. But when it starts getting hurtful, that's when it's not fun anymore. Bucky Irving gets the run up the left side. Bucky Irving gets the score. Freaking Bucky is back, guys. Great run by Bucky there. Golly. Bucky Irving is back, folks. Man, oh man. Love it. Yeah, Bucs fan, I again, let's just put all the situations behind. Focus on the game right now, okay? But good stuff there. Good stuff there. Love it. Love it. There's the touchdown. The Bucs are up 17-3 now. They needed that like nobody's business, man. They needed that like nobody's business. Come on now. Jets just tied it up against the Falcons, by the way. There you go. Like to see that. Yeah. Oh, man. Great running. Great running, dude. They missed Bucky. They did. 100%. We know this. Bucky has 12 carries for 52 yards and a touchdown so far today. Awesome. Awesome work. Yes, I do have to hit the gritty. Apologies. Let me do that real quick. We're back to hitting the gritties. And then one more. And then one more back for the boys. There we go. We got it. Love it. Yeah, and hopefully the Bucs get McMillan back. That'd be huge. Just getting receivers that can win, man. That's what you need. Big Boy, thank you for the $5 super chat saying, that's it, James. My firstborn son's name is going to be Bucky. Bucky Baker Cummings. There you go. It's quite the name. I mean, why not, right? Why not? I'm curious to see if Mama would approve, but that'd be fun. I will not stop doing the gritty because it works sometimes. So we can't stop. It's the meme at this point, you know? It's the meme, Mr. Sammy. I can't stop the memes, you know? We got to keep it going. I'll update Ibuka's yards at the end of the game just because it's going to be tough to keep track of it throughout like the entire deal. So I'll do it at the end of the game. Next video, you guys should see it like all fixed and whatnot. So, the Panthers have a first down right at the 50. Really, really hope they get something going. The Rams, that is, not the Panthers. We don't want to see the Panthers get anything going besides throwing interceptions and losing football games. That's what we want to see from the Panthers. That's unfortunate. Oh, man. We are on a roll now. Thank you for the $2 super chat there. Love that. Thank you. Here comes the return from Arizona, by the way. And, almost a good return. STA, thank you for the $3 super sticker with the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Why are the Rams sucking? Dude, I don't know. The ultimate annoying dink and dunk team, I agree. Oh, Marvin Harrison Jr. is actually on the sideline. He's a little banged up. That's not good. He's got his ankles taped up now. It seems like he's okay. All right. Brissett under center, running back in the backfield. Brissett, play action. He's going to throw. Reddick was bringing some pressure, but that pass is caught. Harrison Jr. going up against Jacob Parrish, and Harrison is hobbling there. First and 10 from Arizona's 45 now after the 17-yard completion. Don't love that. Do not love that, folks. 1st and 10. 3 minutes left in the third quarter, by the way. Brissett in the shotgun from their own 45. Brissett, play action. He's going to throw. Deep ball over the middle of the field. Wide open is number 85, Trey McBride. Will be another big first down gain to the Buccaneers' 37-yard line after the 18-yard gain. All right. By the way, the Panthers have it at the Rams' 29-yard line. Not good. Brissett in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Brissett's going to throw. Looks, it's a screen for McBride now, who gets brought down after a gain of a few. Will bring up 2nd down and 4 at the Buccaneers' 31. All right. Apparently, Zane Gonzalez just missed a 50-yard field goal for the Falcons there. Brissett under center, running back in the backfield. And Brissett, it's a pitch play, and that's a big run there. Big first down gain for the Arizona Cardinals to the Bucs 22. Bam Knight gets 9 yards. Yeah, the Rams, it's currently 2nd and 6 for the Panthers at the Rams 25. So not going great. And that game just went into the 4th quarter. So not great. Brissett in the shotgun, a running back next to him. 1st and 10. Brissett is going to throw. Pressure from the middle. Gets the screen off. It's caught by number 20. Brought down. Bam Knight gets 7 yards. 2nd and 3 at the Bucs 15. Chris, thank you for the $2 super chat. No message, but I greatly, greatly appreciate that. Thank you. There is 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Brissett under center. Brissett, play action. He's going to throw. Anthony Nelson bringing the pressure. Brissett avoids it and is going to chuck it to the end zone. Touchdown. Bam Knight. No flags on the play that I see. So the Cardinals make it a 1-score game as Bam Knight's having a big day today. Big day today. Who was covering Bam Knight there? Servassier. See, now that's a tough play. That's a very tough play. Because Brissett could run with it, but then, you know, he's caught a rock in a hard place. I hate it whenever plays like that happen. The extra point is up and good. The Bucs are still up 7. Still up 7. All right. But Bam Knight gets that score. Now the Bucs are going to have to answer, in my opinion. Fourth quarter is starting for that Rams-Panthers game as well. Yeah, the not holding on Nelson, but like, guys, are we even surprised? Like, the refs have been pretty bad this year. I'm not even just talking about the Bucs. I'm talking about just in general. It's rough. Man, oh man, folks. Okay. Yeah, nothing new. So let's see. So it's the 9th touchdown of Bucky Irving's career, by the way. His first rushing touchdown of the season. There you go. There you go. Man, oh man. Yeah, the refs this year have been, I mean, would you guys agree? Like, the refs have been really rough this year. Not just for the Bucs, I'm just talking about the NFL in general. It has not been a great process. Okay. So the fourth quarter has started for the Rams now. It's 2nd and 16 from the Rams 35. Hopefully the Rams get like a pick or something. I would be very happy to see that. Yeah, everybody wants the Rams to win today, by the way, folks. Everybody wants the Rams to win today because that will help out the Bucs playoff chances for sure. All right. Here comes the kickoff. And the Bucs will get the return. Only 30 seconds left in the third quarter, by the way, as Cameron Johnson bobbles it. Goes into the back of the end zone. So just not a great return there from Mr. Cameron Johnson. And that should be a touchback. Hey, Bryce Young got sacked. It's 3rd and 20 from the Rams 39 now. There you go. 1st and 10 for the Bucs, by the way, from their own 20. Let's see what the Bucs do here. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Baker Mayfield is in the shotgun, running back next to him. Mayfield is going to throw. He's looking, checks it down to Bucky Irving, who's got a little bit of help blocking, is going to go all the way down 20 yards to the Bucs' 40-yard line. Let's see. Yeah, man, dude, okay, like, Dan Feeney is just not helping that much on that screen, guys. It's rough. 1st and 10 from the Bucs 40. That will take us into the fourth quarter when we come back. It's 4th and 20, by the way, for the Panthers from the Rams 39. So the Panthers are going to attempt a field goal in that scenario, I imagine. We'll see if the Rams can come back and win. I certainly hope so. Certainly hope so. By the way, Jacksonville just went up 20-something, 24-3 over the Titans. That's wild. Okay. So we'll see if they can get the field goal. Hold on one moment, folks. No, the Panthers actually had to punt. They punted down to the Rams' 11-yard line. There you go. Man, oh man. So that's a big deal. That's a big punt for Carolina there. Now you need to see the Rams come back and get that score. Need to. All right. Here's something that's interesting. With his latest catch, Bucky Irving has reached the 2,000 scrimmage yard milestone in the 22nd game of his career. He becomes the 3rd player in franchise history with 2,000 plus scrimmage yards in their first 25 career games, as Warrick Dunn and Doug Martin did this as well. The only 3 running backs drafted since 2018 with 2,000 plus scrimmage yards on their first 22 career games played are Saquon Barkley, Jahmyr Gibbs, Josh Jacobs, and Jonathan Taylor. I guess now also Bucky Irving. So there you go. Bucky Irving's in there as well. He joined some pretty elite company. Pretty elite company. All right. So what are the Rams working with? Nothing right now. Dude, if the Jets and Rams win and the Dolphins win, that's a great day. Let's see what happens here. Baker under center, running back in the backfield, man in motion. We are in the 4th quarter now. Man in motion, it's Payne Durham. Handoff goes to Bucky Irving, who's going to run ahead for a few yards there. 5 to be exact. It will be 2nd and 5 from the Bucs 45. All right. 2nd down now for the Bucs. Second and 5 from the Bucs 45. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. Play action. Mayfield is going to throw. He's rolling to his right. Throws it away. Smart throwaway. That will bring up 3rd down and 5. Okay. Big 3rd down here. Hopefully the Buccaneers can extend the drive. Let's see. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Okay. Baker's going to throw pressure up the middle. Mayfield avoids it, chucks up a deep ball, and that one is incomplete. We'll bring up 4th down as number 34 almost got the pick. Was intended for Sterling Shepard, and the Bucs will have to punt here. By the way, Blake Corum just got a 34-yard run down to the Rams' 45-yard line. So that's good. And the Jets may kick a field goal here. Maybe. We'll see. To go up on Atlanta. Here comes the punt from Riley Dixon, by the way. The punt is away. Very good punt. Very good punt. Tackled right down by Cam Johnson, who's having a really good special teams day. 1st and 10 from Arizona's 12-yard line now. Tua just got sacked in the Dolphins game. Folk kicked a 55-yard field goal, but it was no good. That's unfortunate. Kieran Williams checked back into the game, by the way. It's 1st and 10 for the Rams from Carolina's 37. So they're cooking. Let's go Rams. Let's go Rams. Never thought I'd say that after they completely destroyed the Bucs, but, you know, we live and we learn. Okay. Folks, 650 people in here, by the way, 340 likes. If you all are new, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button if you guys are enjoying as well. That would be greatly, greatly appreciated. So it's 2nd and 10 for the Rams from Carolina's 37. Come on, Los Angeles. So the Saints-Dolphins game just went into the third quarter as well, by the way. No, the punt team has actually been fantastic today. I mean, really has been. Kickoff returns? Not as much. Not as much. All right. We'll see what the defense can do here. Maybe another takeaway? Maybe. I don't know. The Rams scored a touchdown? Oh, thank goodness. Who scored it? Kieran Williams gets the score. The Rams have the lead. Thank you, Lord. All right. Brissett under center, running back in the backfield. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals from their own 12. Handoff goes to the running back, swallowed up in the backfield. We'll bring up 2nd down now, and 12 after the tackle for loss. Oh, and Harrison's still banged up, man. Harrison is still banged up. I mean, this dude's literally playing on one leg. Apparently, Tyke Smith was injured on that play. That's not good. I assume if Tyke Smith can't go, you will get Christian Izzian out there, I believe. Yeah, that's not good. We'll have to wait and see what's going on with Tyke Smith when we come back. The Falcons just went up by a field goal on the Jets to end the third quarter. Right. I need George Kittle to score a touchdown for me, guys. He's on my fantasy team. They're playing the Browns right now. San Francisco took their first time out. Let's see. So there's 10 minutes left in that Rams-Panthers game. 10 minutes left. So hopefully the Rams can hold. And we just want to see the Jets and Dolphins win for the memes, to be honest. I mean, I think that'd be pretty fun. Okay. It would be nice if our defense could stop their offense. That is true. That would be pretty nice, right? It's 2nd and 12 for Arizona from their 10-yard line, by the way. But they're in an injury timeout right now. Nothing's going on right now. You guys can rest assured on that. Well, while Mayweather is inactive, they have Marcus Banks from the practice squad. He is there. So Marvin Harrison Jr. also checks out of the game. He is not feeling good. He's on the sideline getting his ankle worked on. We are back into the Panthers game as well. Tyke Smith looks like he's going to be okay. Brissett in the shotgun, a running back next to him on 2nd down and 12. Brissett is going to throw. It is a screen to number 84. Who's going to go down? That's Higgins. That is a gain of 9 to Elijah Higgins. 3rd and 3 at Arizona's 19-yard line. Yeah, Harrison Jr. is really working on a bum ankle right now. I mean, he is not. He looks like he can't even really walk on it. Brissett in the shotgun, a running back next to him. It's 3rd and 3 from Arizona's 19. Brissett's going to throw. Checks it down to the running back. Oh, and he breaks a couple of tackles. Wow. They couldn't tackle Carter to save their lives. That is terrible. Terrible tackling. Let's see. It is Parrish, McCollum, and Dennis. None of them could bring him down. That's his heel, not his ankle. Got it. 3 missed tackles. I mean, that's bad. That's embarrassing. 1st and 10 from Arizona's 30 now. Bowles in the shot, or Bowles. Brissett in the shotgun. They just showed Bowles on the TV screen here. Man in motion. Brissett is going to throw. Looks over the middle. It's McBride who holds on to the ball. Will be 2nd and 4 from Arizona's 36 after the 6-yard catch on the play. By the way, Carolina's down at their own 49-yard line. Rico Dow had a big play there. Second down and 4 now. Handoff goes to the back, and that will be close to a 1st down, but will be a yard short. Maybe 2 yards short. It's 3rd and 1 from Arizona's 39-yard line. Wow, Puka Nacua had a crazy catch against the Panthers, by the way. I mean, just insane grab. All right. 3rd and 1 from Arizona's 39. Brissett under center. Play action. He's going to throw. Looks, chucks up a deep ball. Incomplete. Not seeing any flags on the play. It will be 4th and 1. Now, I do wonder if they will go for it here. I do wonder. We'll have to wait and see. By the way, it's 3rd and 4 for the Panthers from the Rams' 45, everybody. With 7 minutes left in that football game. There's 10.5 minutes left in the Bucs game. 4th and 1, Arizona's going for it. Brissett under center. It's a pitch play to the running back, and I don't know if he got it. They're going to say he is short. Nelson makes the tackle on the play. That was a big deal there. A big-time stop for the Buccaneers there. Let's take a look back at the replay. It was a pitch play to Knight, and Dennis disrupted it, and then Hall. But Nelson was the one who made the initial tackle there. Really good play by Nelson. Really good play by Anthony Nelson. 1st and 10 for the Bucs offense from Arizona's 39. By the way, it's 4th and 2 for the Panthers from the Rams' 43, everybody. And they just scored a 30-yard touchdown. On a 4th and 2, Bryce Young throws it to Tet McMillan. Golly, the Rams are up 31-28. 6.5 minutes left. Crazy. Here's a swing out pass to Bucky Irving on 1st and 10. He's going to redirect. He's going to redirect again, and Bucky Irving makes everybody miss. Literally turns nothing into a 10-yard or 5-yard gain. Crazy. Man, oh man. Bucky Irving's electric, dude. By the way, the Jets just tied it up with the Falcons, 17 apiece. 2nd and 7 from Arizona's 36-yard line now. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. Man in motion. It's Otten. Handoff goes to Bucky. He's going to lose the 3 yards he got a second ago. Will be a 3rd down and 10 from Arizona's 39. By the way, the Rams find themselves down 4 with 6.5 minutes left in their football game. The Falcons and Jets are tied with 13.5 minutes left in their football game. So everything's coming down to the wire, everybody. Everything is coming down to the wire. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. It's 3rd down and 10. Baker's going to throw. Cardinals send a blitz. Baker, deep ball. It is a high ball intended for Ibuka. It will be 4th down, and the Bucs will have to punt. Assumedly? I mean, I guess they could try a field goal. Baker just highballed it. He highballed it for Ibuka, man. That's unfortunate. That's a bad pass, yeah. So we'll see if the Bucs opt to go for a field goal. They will. It's a 57-yard attempt for Mr. Chase McLaughlin. All right. This is to get a 2-score lead with 9 minutes left in the football game. 57-yard attempt for McLaughlin. Let's see what happens. And the kick is up. And it is good. Barely squeaked it in there. McLaughlin is money on that kick. 20-10 is your score right now. 20-10. Man, oh man. Good job by McLaughlin there. That was great kick. Great freaking kick. All right. I think we will stay on as well for probably the end of the Panthers game. Well, obviously the Panthers game is going to end before the Bucs game ends, I believe. So it's 1st and 10 for the Rams from their own 28. So they've got to go down the field, get a game-winning touchdown with 6.5 minutes left, folks. Let's see if they can do it. Dolphins just went up 19-8 over the Saints, by the way, with 9.5 minutes left in their football game. And Atlanta just got the ball back with 13.5 minutes left in their game. They're at their own 26 to start. So we'll pay attention to those games as they wrap up, I should say. As they wrap up. Obviously, the most important one to the Bucs being that Panthers game. So we'll see what the Rams can do. But the Bucs have a 2-score lead. The Cardinals, with 9 minutes left, it's still a football game. It's still very, very much a football game. So fingers crossed that the Bucs are able to come away with the win here. Because they need it. They need it. Even if the Panthers won, it's not a great scenario, man. It's not a great scenario. So we'll see. We will see. Let's see if we can get red zone here. Yes, we can. All right. Yeah, they're showing the Rams-Panthers game right now. Chase McLaughlin, single team record, by the way, 9th field goal made of 50-plus yards this season. So McLaughlin now holds a pretty substantial record there for the Bucs. Very cool. All right, here comes the return from Arizona. Going to be going down, brought down at about the 27-yard line. About the 27-yard line there. Will bring up first down and 10 from Arizona's 27. Okay. Five minutes left in the Rams game, by the way. And there's a throw from Stafford down to the Panthers, about 38-yard line, guys. So they're moving over there in L.A. Brissett under center, running back in the backfield. Brissett hands it off. Ooh, big run there. Well, pretty sizable run there. 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4 from Arizona's 33. That is Carter on the play. All right, 2nd down and 4, 8.5 minutes left here. Brissett under center, running back in the backfield. Brissett, play action. He's going to throw. Deep ball. That one's caught by McBride for the big-time first down to the Bucs' 47-yard line here. So that was a 20-yard catch by McBride. All right. First down and 10. Brissett in the shotgun and running back next to him from the Bucs, 47. Brissett is going to throw. Looking, throws. That is caught by number 14 for the first down. There you go. First down and 10 at the Bucs' 37-yard line now. Big third down here for the Rams. 3rd and 6 from the Panthers' 35. Can the Rams get a first down here? I certainly hope so. Let's see. Stafford's going to throw, looking left, throws left. That is caught by Puka Nacua, who breaks a tackle, goes all the way down to the Panthers, like 15, as the Cardinals, by the way, just got an 8-yard run by Michael Carter down to the Bucs' 29-yard line. 2nd down and 2 from them. I'm trying to call both games. It's kind of rough. All right. 2nd and 2. Handoff goes to the Cardinals running back. That's a first down for the Bucs, or for the Cardinals, down to the Bucs' 25-yard line. Apologies. Rams got it 1st and 10 at about the Panthers' 23-yard line here. Handoff goes to the Rams back. There you go. Brissett in the shotgun, running back next to him. Brissett's going to throw. Looks, throws over the middle of the field. That is caught by the running back. 2nd down here for the Cardinals. 2nd and 8 from the Bucs' 23. Okay. Brissett in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Brissett is going to throw. Reddick came in there on the rush. Brissett's going to get a first down to about the Bucs' 15-yard line. 2nd and 6 for the Rams, by the way. At the Panthers' 18, handoff to the running back. He is short. It will be like a 3rd down and 5. That's not fun. First down and 10 for the Cardinals. Brissett in the shotgun, a running back next to him at the Bucs' 15. Man in motion. Brissett is going to throw. Looking. Throws over the middle of the field. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. By the way, the Falcons are trying to get a touchdown here. And they do. That's a score for the Falcons. 3rd down here for the Rams. That's a big 3rd down here. There is going to be a flag on the play. Or maybe they call a timeout. I don't know. 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals, by the way. Brissett in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Brissett, play action. He's going to throw to the end zone. Caught by McBride for the touchdown. So it is a 3-point game now. The Bucs do still have the lead, but it is a 3-point game. 3rd and 10 for the Rams. Stafford in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Stafford's going to throw it on 3rd and 10. Pressure. Stafford fumbles. It's recovered by Carolina. No. No. That's not good. Well, the Rams or the Panthers may have very well just won the Panthers may have very well just won the football game against the Rams. Very well may have. We will see. Mr. King, thank you for the $2 super chat saying Bucs lose game, done. Well, we'll see. The Bucs have the lead right now, and they're about to get the ball back on offense with a little under 5 minutes left. So I actually feel pretty good about the Bucs' chances of winning the game. Man, oh man. Okay, folks. Well, let's see what the Bucs offense can do here. Bucs offense, see what they can do here. I'm not a big fan of Papa John's. I am not. All right. Let's see what happens. Here, the offense just needs really a couple first downs to win. That's it. Now, Little Caesars is worse than Papa John's. All right, here comes the kickoff. Here comes the return. Oh, and swallowed up is Cam Johnson. Golly. Okay. Pizza Hut, Domino's, they're solid, Ben. Pizza Hut or Domino's, they're both good. All right. Let's see what happens here. Ball's at the Bucs' 21-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Again, you get a couple of first downs. This game's probably over. Baker in the shotgun. 2 running backs next to him. Man in motion. Baker's going to swing it out. Good block by Godwin. Rachaad White makes a move. Gets a couple more yards there. Will bring up second down. An 8 from the Bucs' 23-yard line. And honestly, yeah, keep that clock running down, man. Keep that clock running. So I believe the Carolina Panthers have won, or they're probably going to win, against the LA Rams. We'll see. 2nd and 7, though. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. And play action. Mayfield's got a short pass to Tez Johnson, who makes a couple guys miss. Tez Johnson is going to get 5 yards. 3rd and 3 down to the Buccaneers' 28-yard line. Not bad at all. All right, now this is a big 3rd down, guys. This is what we're talking about. You need a couple of first downs to win this football game. You need it. All right. 3rd down and 3 from the Bucs, 28. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Mayfield hands it off to Bucky, who does get the first down. 3.5 minutes left in the football game now. That was a huge first down, guys. That was a huge first down. Bucky Irving helps. Good block by Bredesen, by the way. All right, 1st down and 10. Okay. Baker under center, or in the pistol, running back behind him. Baker Mayfield hands it off to Bucky, who's going to get really nowhere. That will bring up 2nd down as Arizona takes their first time out. And by the way, on a 3rd and 5, the Panthers convert. So they are going to beat the Rams. They are going to beat the Rams. Huge win there for Carolina. Huge win. But if the Buccaneers win, they are still in first place of the South. 2 minutes, 38 seconds left. I don't know if there's a scenario where both teams make the playoffs. It's possible, but I don't know. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Let's see. Mayfield, it's a high snap, but Mayfield corrals it. Mayfield checks it down to Bucky, who's going to get ripped down. Gain of 0. 3rd and 10 from the Bucs 32. It's getting a little dicey. It's getting a little dicey. I mean, yeah, really, if number 50 was looking, that would have been a pretty bad play. 2.5 minutes left, by the way. Cardinals call their second to last timeout. Third down and 10. Bucky's on the sideline, by the way. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. It's a big 3rd down, folks. Baker's going to throw. Cardinals send some pressure. Baker pump fakes. Baker is going to run for it, and he is going to get swallowed up. 4th down. And the Bucs will have to punt. Well, actually, the Panthers are 7-6 now. Fourth and 5. We will see the Bucs punt. And that does take us to the 2-minute warning, by the way. We'll see what happens here for this game to end. I mean, really, depending on how this next drive goes, could really shape this final stretch of the season here in a big way. I mean, that's the truth. That's the truth. Let's see what happens. This play represents the season. If they give the ball back, I say they lose. The way the defense is playing, then... Well, we'll see, man. I mean, they're going to punt. In no way, shape, or form are you going for it on 4th and 5 from your own 37. You're not. I mean, like, they're already in field goal range at that point. So, like, no, I in no way do I feel like they should go for it here. You literally have no choice, in my opinion, but to trust the defense there. But 800 plus people watching, folks. If y'all are new, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button if you guys are enjoying. Would greatly appreciate that. Yes, the Rams did officially lose. So, if the Bucs lose this game, Panthers are in first place in the South right now. It's a big win for Carolina. All right. Let's see what happens here, folks. Let's see what happens. Here comes the punt from Riley Dixon. And the punt is away. It's a very, very good punt. Very good punt. It will be returned, and they... Oh, it almost fumbled it. Number 4 almost fumbled it. Very good special teams play there. That was a phenomenal punt. That's honestly probably the punt of Riley Dixon's season. A 58-yard punt that goes down to the Arizona 5-yard line and only a 4-yard return. I mean, goodness gracious. So the Cardinals need to... They have one timeout, a minute 49 to get down the field. Inc., thank you for the $20 super sticker with the dog holding the trophy. I hope that's how we're feeling now. Brissett in the shotgun. I hope that's how we're feeling after the game, I should say. Brissett's going to throw it on first down. Checks it down to number 4, who is going to try to break some tackles. Will be down. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7 at the Cardinals' 12-yard line. All right. Brissett in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Brissett is going to throw. Looking, throws, checks it down to the running back. Ooh. We'll bring up 3rd down now. I thought there was a face mask, apologies. 3rd and 2 from Arizona's 17. So it's 3rd down. It's 3rd down now. Brissett in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Brissett is going to throw. 55 seconds left. Pass falls incomplete. No flags, as far as I can see. Fourth down. 55 seconds left, and it is fourth down. Let's see what happens. Big fourth down here, folks. Big fourth down. Brissett in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Brissett's going to throw. And that is incomplete. No flags on the play. Servassier Dennis was in coverage. Of all the people, right? Of all the people. I know. It was a bad throw by Brissett. It was a terrible throw by Brissett. But hey. Man, oh man. All right, folks. Whew. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are finally back into the win column. Finally. They've moved on to 7-5. The Arizona Cardinals fall to 3-9. Folks, it was not easy. I mean, it was not an easy time, okay, in this game. It came down to the wire, as these games usually have been this year. Holy cow. But you know what? The Bucs got the win. Everybody can breathe a sigh of relief. Now, important thing to note. Carolina Panthers also won their game. They beat the LA Rams because of course they did, right? We don't get nice things. But the Bucs are still in sole possession of first place in the NFC South, okay? They are still in first place of the NFC South, which is great news. But let's just go over this game real quick. Firstly, Mayfield, 18 of 28. 194 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks, sacked twice. He did also have 5 rushes for 28 yards. So Mayfield looked fine, I thought, out there. Really, I only saw him miss like 1 or 2 throws. The play calling was weird in this game. It just felt like it was pretty clunky in terms of the overall flow of the offense in this game. But Mayfield, there was like one play where he should have thrown a pick. Maybe 2, but the defenders dropped it, which is great. We love to see that. Every quarterback has a couple of those types of plays in a game as well. So thankfully, no interceptions happened at the end of the day. Mayfield still overall played like a fine game, in my opinion, in terms of being able to make some plays. The return of Bucky Irving happened in this one, which was great. I mean, 17 carries for 61 yards and a touchdown. He also had 2 catches for 20 yards, so an 81 scrimmage yard game for Bucky and a touchdown on 19 touches. Love that. Welcome back, Bucky Irving. I feel like the offense felt better with Irving in it because, like, of course, right? Rachaad White and Sean Tucker really didn't get a ton of work in this game in terms of pure runners. Rachaad still did have 3 catches for 22 yards, which was great, but aside from that, it was all Bucky Irving. He wasn't on a pitch count or anything, which is fine because he looked pretty darn good in my opinion. Averaged 3.6 yards per carry, which we'll take that, which is completely fine. This was Godwin's best game of the season. 3 catches for 78 yards, had a longest catch of 31 yards on 5 targets. Was a really good game for Godwin. Hopefully he gets warmed up as we continue forward here. Ibuka did have a drop in this game, which was not good. Oh, Godwin had a drop touchdown as well, by the way. I should have mentioned that. But Godwin and Ibuka both did have drops, which was unfortunate. There were a few mental errors in this game as well. And hopefully they kind of clean those up as they continue forward here. But overall, they played, Godwin played fine to good. If you take, if you include that drop, Ibuka played fine, all things considered. Aside from that, that was really it. I mean, Wirfs had the 2-yard touchdown catch, which was freaking hilarious and amazing, and we love to see that. So very happy to see that. Really overall, the offense was okay. It was okay. it wasn't, phenomenal. It wasn't terrible. It was just okay. And I feel like they should be better than okay. Because look, your offensive line is as healthy as it's been. Bucky's back. Godwin's back. Like, they should have performed better in this game, in my opinion, against Arizona. That's how I feel. Maybe that's on Grizzard. Maybe it's not. You guys can kind of, discuss that for yourselves. Defensively, they did some work, okay? Now, I will say, Jacoby Brissett still passed for 300 yards in this game. The Cardinals had almost 400 yards of total offense in this game, which is it's inexcusable, right? It really is. But some guys still stepped up. Logan Hall forced a fumble. It was recovered by Tyke Smith. Jamel Dean almost had an interception, but then it landed in the hands of Winfield Jr. Vita Vea had a sack. Yaya Diaby had a sack. Yaya's at 6 sacks on the year, by the way. So they had 7 quarterback hits, 2 sacks, 3 tackles for loss, and 3 passes deflected. Servassier Dennis led the way with 11 tackles in this game today. Honestly, if those 2 takeaways don't happen, I don't know if the Bucs win this football game. I don't know. But thankfully they did happen, and they won the game, and it was great. It was great. So you love to see that. Overall, special teams was really solid today. I thought Cam Johnson had himself a great day today, not just as a returner. He did okay in that regards, but as a punt coverage guy, he was phenomenal. I'm going to be very curious to see what the PFF grade is for that after tomorrow, probably when I record that video, just because Cameron Johnson did really good in this game, in my opinion. McLaughlin was money. Really, he kicked a great 57-yard field goal that gave the Bucs the lead, really helped them seal and win the football game. And I do need to talk about this guy because he's had a really rough year. This was the best game of his time with the Bucs so far, is Riley Dixon. I mean, 5 punts, 48-yard average per punt, but 3 inside the 20. This was far and away Dixon's best game for the Bucs. Far and away. I don't even think that is much of a debate. It really was a phenomenal game there for them. Look, in a game where really you could argue Arizona's offense outpaced the Bucs. I mean, 22 first downs for the Cardinals, 13 for the Bucs. The big thing here was third down. The Cardinals were 3rd of 8 on third down. The Bucs 7 of 16. They got to 16 third downs, man. That's crazy. They were 1 of 1 on 4th down. The Cardinals were 0 of 2. Again, look at this, folks. Very similar plays. The Cardinals ran 61 offensive plays. The Bucs ran 47. 386 yards of total offense for the Cardinals, only 279 by the Bucs. Just not good enough, man. With all these pieces, just not good enough. We should expect more from Grizzard, in my opinion, and from execution by the players as well. 5 penalties for the Bucs today, 4 from the Cardinals to wrap us up. The Bucs didn't have a single turnover today. The Cardinals had 2. So that was a big deciding factor in this football game, in my opinion. But look, the Bucs move on to 7-5. Thank God they got a win. It was not a pretty win. It was a scrappy win. But I feel like at the end of the day here, hey, maybe this is what the Bucs needed to get that momentum back in their favor and really get out of this funk that they have been in. Maybe this is what they needed. We'll see. But let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions about it. I'd love to hear more. And yeah, man, good win. Good win for the Bucs. Real quick, shout out to Sleeper, by the way, the proud sponsor of this channel. If you guys do use the code MrBucs, you will get a 100% match up to $100. That is, again, whenever you use the code MrBucs. Also, just for signing up, everybody, you get $20 for free. It's as simple as that. So go download Sleeper today. Enjoy football the way it was meant to be. That is together. Huge shout out to Sleeper. Bucs are 7-5, man. Looks a whole heck of a lot better than 6-6. That is for darn sure. Hopefully now they can start a streak and get some wins under their belts. But yeah, good stuff. Folks, I'm going to go ahead and end off this live stream. I've got to go over to Bleacher Report. I will be over there for the next 20 minutes talking about this game. I will see you all in the next video or the next live stream here on the channel. Before you guys leave, hit the like button on your way out and subscribe if you guys are new. Would be greatly appreciated. And I will see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys,